everybody, welcome back to that too.
Where's just the two of us. Naturally. So I have a job now.
And we've released.
We released.
Like, officially.
We had the last episode.
No, we were going to the last episode.
No, we had.
Had we?
Yeah.
Well.
You don't remember breakfast, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing about nothing. We released I'm Making Shorts. They take forever, but they take a lot less time than the first one I did. Hey, how do you guys make these so fast?
Yeah, like crazy.
The first one I made took me no cereal. Yeah, I was trying to say no joke and then seriously, and then I got all yep. 7 hours to make. And then the next ones have taken me like 2 hours each, except for the freaking last one. The last one took me probably also about 2 hours.
No, it took about like an hour. I mean, part of it is that we have to transcribe it ourselves.
No, we don't.
Basically. I mean, well, yeah, you kind of do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It like you auto. So in case you want to learn how to do this, I'll give you a quick tutorial. It'll take about 30 minutes. You get Audition to transcribe it. And so basically what it does is it transcribes it completely wrong, and then you just have to go in and fix it. It's lots of fun. Especially when you have characters named Tavumile and Iffy. Lucien it gets.
Well, because Lucien's a real
name. I know, but like that's pretty cool. Sent it, I think it also got it got close, and I was like, that is the most least name sounding name.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's that, and then you got to go in and fix it. And the thing that we used to edit, like you use an elderly gaming PC that you got for free, and my laptop that I use to edit stuff is $400. Like the one I'm using, I have two, so like hashtag $, but the one that I have that I'm using now was $1,000 when I bought it, but I bought it in 2015, so it's good and old now. Good and old, baby. But the one that I have is new, but it's just $400, like, because I got it on a budget or something.
But it's funny because my laptop works better than yours when it comes to, like, editing software.
It's not really that surprising. Your laptop is like a proper gaming laptop.
I guess it's true.
Mine is like a...
Republic of Gamers.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Republican Gamers. Republican Gamers Unite. I got the freaking Confederate laptop for playing only just Call of Duty. Yeah, mine's like an Acer. I mean, I like Acer laptops. Sponsor us, please. But this one is like not ready, so I have to match. I can't match up the like text from where it sounds like it is. I match it up with the like waveform of the audio, and so when I go to play back through it, it looks like it's lagging, and I just have to like trust that it's correct. Some wacky business is going on at my mom's freaking job though. They're trying to give away all their old iMacs.
Yeah.
Like they're not like old, like I guess they're old, but they're iMacs. So maybe we'll scoop one, and then the quality...
This has been, like, an ongoing... They decided that they were going to give them away, like, a month and a half ago.
Yeah, she was like, hey, do you want a free iMac? And I was like, girl, I love you, mommy, and I respect you. Don't ask me stupid freaking questions. Of course, why would... No. Like, even if I didn't need it, like, I'd be like, yes, what... Do you how about just scoop it in case I want it? How about that if it's free? So I've been like hounding her about it like a good chill daughter. And she's like, my boss wants to be there when when she takes it.
A bunch of people at her job though just took them.
Yeah, but I feel like they had them and she didn't. And so she feels bad, like, taking...
Oh, like it was there?
Yeah, like it was their... Not, obviously, their work iMac, but it was theirs. And so they're like, whatever. So I think it matters less if it hasn't been completely, like, scrubbed. Whereas, like, we're two children who are going to use it for D&D editing. And so they're like, maybe we'll take our bank account information off of it. So, like, I get that. I asked her about it yesterday, though, just for your information.
Oh, thanks.
And she said that Sharon, there are lots of Sharons in the world, approved a amount of money they were going to spend to make sure that they were like secure before they were sent out. So in her words, one step closer, but nothing like concrete. I'm getting that freaking iMac, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's going to up our game so hard. Anyway.
Another thing that we learned is that TikTok is terrifying. We weren't gonna have a TikTok because we were like, I don't know. Like, I have spent my whole life not having one, not having an account, nothing like that, because I'm like, I don't want my brain to turn into goo, because I am susceptible to goo.
Goo brainage.
And I already spend too much time on the social media accounts that I do have, and so I'm like, I need to not add another one to my horde of time wastage. But then I was like, we're making reels, I might as well just have us have an account, and I will not like look at any other accounts. I will just post onto this, and then to have that be it. And I was like, it's probably not even gonna be anything at all, like, we're just starting out, whatever. So we post on YouTube, Instagram, that stuff like that, and I posted the ones that we had made on TikTok and then just closed the account. I was like, all right, cool. And then I opened it up to just be curious about it, and freaking like thousands of views on like collectively on our thing, like a bunch of freaking, I was like, oh, all right.
Like turn up, but also chill out, everyone.
Like, turn up, but also how?
Yeah.
This is so scary.
Yeah, we were like, should we delete this? Like, this is too much, y'all. But
are we worthy of this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just there's a heck of folks on TikTok, which is so funny to think about.
Heck of folks.
Heck of folks, baby.
This is so funny to think that, like, while we're talking about this, we'll be like so far down the line.
Oh yeah, in our like posting thing, it'll be like months. I gotta say, do you know the song I have stuck in my head? I really can't. It's the only thing I'm thinking about right now.
What?
Yes.
We were just listening to it.
Were we?
Yes. That's why it's stuck in your head.
When were we listening
to
it?
Like a reel.
Keep your laundry wet, please.
Keep your laundry wet, please.
That was so.
We not when we were about to.
We want when we were about
to go on an eventual.
Yeah, I was friggin' cracking up because I had no idea. Like in character, my characters didn't know, but also I didn't know what the heck you were saying. It just sounded like
we thought when we were about to go on an eventual.
It sounded like Finch does Rap God. Like all of a sudden, the line with lots of L's and R's, and you're just like firing W's at me. Just like how life be doing. Anyway.
Firing a bunch of W's at me.
Yeah, I'm getting W's left and right, baby.
Well, on the last episode, let me not yawn.
Energized, ready to party. Reverse yawn. Play it backwards. Play it forwards, and it sounds like. Because
that's what a yawn sounds like.
I reverse yawn when I'm excited and ready to party. Heck yeah, boys, let's do a keg stand. On the last episode, Neptune.
It was just the boys.
Just the boys.
Getting ready. They did, frickin' Jack. Jack is terrifying. What the fuck? Jack Finch's brother, Jack Robin Green, which is a fun name. Jack Robin Green.
The easiest name to say in our old campaign, and you can't freaking say it. Jack Robin Green. It's so hard to pronounce.
Jack Robin Green.
Jack Robin Green.
Was watching them sleep, and then woke Ethion up on accident, and then found out that Lucien was Lucien, and they basically had to convince Jack to not go and rat them all out. And which hopefully they successfully did. They really aren't too sure because how do you confirm this? But he hasn't said anything yet. And Ethiad and Lucien got into it a bit about caring about yourself as a person. And then they redid their little makeup stuff. And then Finch was getting ready for the adventure. Part of that was finding ingredients to fix his broken arm and getting folks to help him with that, which did not go well. And then Lucien had to go help him find them, which also Finch told Ethiad and Fingers to chill out maybe just a little bit about
sure did. Being so intense.
Yeah. Got the ingredients for the potion, started making that. Trying to think of what else freaking happened.
That's really it.
Well, Lucien sent a message to Yezi.
Yeah.
And that's where we ended. Yeah. But also, Fingers told Finch basically that he's like, you don't know what you're getting into, and this isn't a game, and you shouldn't even be here. Like, he really went in on Finch, and Finch is like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's all sad. And then Ethiad was like, bro, no!
We gotta keep this kid happy.
Yeah.
I feel like Fingers is like, yeah, okay, yes, he has to come, we have to keep him happy, but he has to realize that he's got, information that could whatever, so that's fine. He already has involved himself.
Yeah.
But, we involve him, then he accidentally spills something to someone. Like, he's gotta know that it's real life.
Yeah.
And that's where we ended.
That's where we ended.
Cool. As we discussed, the last thing that happened in the last episode was Lucien, one of them, sent to Yezi. Little behind the scenes, in the event that this is not in, which I imagine it won't be, I realized that in that moment that had to be the end of the episode, because he would immediately get a response.
Yeah.
And we had already been recording for 3 hours, so I was like, what am I going to do this whole next section?
Yeah.
So... Sorry, I was reading something that I wrote on my outline, and it just says "figure it out." It's just like, oh, thanks, buddy. I can do that. So that's what just happened, in the prior episode. So, what?
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you for writing that down. Oh, by the way, just so you know, figure it out. Here's a note to make sure that you do that. Oh, also, I'm saying this just so I remember that things that will happen as a result of all of this is people get long rests, except Iffy.
Okay.
If she is not sleeping, which we can determine. I'm just saying words. And then we have to re-roll disguises for everybody in the event that they're gonna do that, or they're taking stuff off and just hoping for the best.
Yeah.
So little admin.
Also, behind the scenes, Ethiad has leveled up.
Yes, Ethiad has leveled up. Sorry for... So that's what's going on. So, while everything's going on with the boys, presumably.
Right.
Most everybody, at the Woodcutter's Arms is asleep, waking up, all this stuff. Probably waking up at early, one would assume, for their next day's activities. How does Tavumile sleep? Is it like fitful, or is she pretty chillin'?
I think that she's pretty chillin'. I think that she's like, a lot has happened today, and I'm really tired. Mm-hmm. This is a lot more activity than I usually... Well, no, sometimes... because I'm out in the farm and I'm doing like that. But that's activity with like labour. This is a lot of emotional activity.
Yeah. Tavumile's pretty tired.
Yeah.
Sweet tired.
But she always wakes up early anyways. I feel like just naturally. So she's like up before the sun's even out.
When she is asleep, what is she dreaming about?
I feel like she's dreaming about being on the farm, but I think specifically she's dreaming about Barley, her horse. Because I think that she's like, she asked Senthid, is Barley okay? And he's like, what? You're a horse?
Yeah.
And obviously the carriage is being drawn by horses and stuff like that. And I think that she's like, well, I know that Lucien is alright. At least he was when I last saw him. And hopefully my mum's alright. So the only other person
is my horse.
And I think that I think she's having a dream about, like, shoeing Barley, like, re-shoeing Barley, like, just doing that.
When you do it, you know, you got it's so physical.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I've never done it before, but I've seen it been done, and you have to like reverse, like, you know, grab the hoof. You know,
Yeah.
you have it like you're like holding it. And the
All
horse.
these special tools.
Yeah, and it's so physical. It's so like demanding, like a farrier. Then that's all they do. They
Yeah.
just shoe horses all day because it's so specialized.
And Tavumile's like, I can't afford to pay somebody to do this, so I have to do it myself.
Just had to learn how to do it. What does that look like? Like the day that you're shoeing Barley, you do that early in the morning?
I think that, yeah, I think it's early in the morning. I think probably before it gets, like, hot. I think it depends on the season. I think that if it's, like, in the winter time, that she would do it in midday because she's like, it'll be
Warmer, yeah.
then. But if it's, like, summer or something, she'll do it early in the morning so that neither of them are getting too hot and, like, Barley getting antsy because she's like, all right, I've been standing here for however long you've been doing this, and I'm over it.
So you wake up early in the morning in the summertime and go downstairs. Is that the first thing you do?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I get Barley water and food and stuff and let her eat for a bit, so I think while she's doing that, she's, like, tending to other, like, she had chickens and stuff, and, like, tending to them and giving her time to eat and stuff if she wants to before she does that.
Do you talk to Barley while you do it?
I think, yeah. I think that Tavumile will just, like, talk about what she's doing to Barley or, like, what she has to do throughout the day. Like, I think that she's like, I hope that you like your food because I got a different kind this time. Well, I mean, I kind of mixed it myself, but I got, like, different ingredients for it. Because, like, if I wanted to buy specifically just food that was pre-mixed for you, then I would have to go into town, and I'm not supposed to do that. So I got a bunch of oats and barley too. I know that you like that because your name. But I also got dried corn. I really like corn, but I tried to eat some on the way here, and it didn't taste all that good. But I think it didn't taste good because it's dried. But I think that you'll like it, not because it's not. I know I didn't like it, and I'm not trying to feed you something that I think that would be gross. I'm trying to feed you something that I think that you would like. And you seem to really like dried food, but sometimes you do like it when I mix your water in. But you don't drink enough water, so I have to do that. So maybe you don't like it, you just like that you're drinking water.
So you wake up in the morning, it's still dark outside, you know, it's obviously warm.
Yeah.
You throw your blankets off, you get all ready for the day. There's like a muffin on the counter, you know, that's for you.
Yeah.
And you know it, like your mom left it out or something. And you eat that. You go into the barn. You like, it's like big, like, what are they, French doors? Like doors with, that are windows, lets all the light in. The little light that there is, you open them. You can feel, you know, like when it's in the morning and everything's covered in dew and there's plants about, you can feel them kind of like leaving dew on you as you walk through. So it's like cool, you know. You walk to your barn, you start, you know, feeding and watering Barley, and you're gonna shoe her. You start doing that, and you're talking to her about food and stuff. There's like, you know, shafts of sunlight that are beginning to stream into the window. Little like dust motes floating in the air, like from like hay being kind of kicked up into the air, and she's like, horse noises. It smells that good horse smell. Horses smell great, objectively true. But it's like still dark. He's like, you have just enough light to get the job done.
Yeah.
And go ahead and roll a perception check.
Nat 20.
Really?
Yeah, wow.
Say something funny as Tavumile.
I don't like that when you eat corn, you don't ever really digest it. And I don't get it because I'm chewing it up, so why does it look like corn?
You hear from behind you.
She, like, sits up and looks around.
You see behind you as you turn Lucien leaning against the door frame with his hand over his eyes.
Lucien, hello.
Good morning.
What?
What on earth are you talking to your horse about?
Eating corn?
It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you, I just... I was looking for you.
You're looking for me?
Yeah, I got a day off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Something about feeling bad for me or something like that.
Feeling bad for you?
Yeah.
Did something happen?
No, it just... I've not had one off in a while, so...
So you have one today?
Yeah, so I thought I might come bother you. I couldn't
That's
find you.
lovely. We could do something. I do have to finish this though. And she like goes back to doing it. I'll be done really quickly. It's just that if I take too long, Barley won't let me do it anymore.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's alright, really. I could talk to you too. Barley listens really well, but she's not a good conversationalist.
You see him kind of like looking at the horse, who like looks at him and does like that ears back thing, and he like bows.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that you're afraid of horses.
I'm not afraid of horses. Your horse doesn't like me.
Barley likes you.
She does not.
She does. I talk about you all the time, and she always make little noises.
Noises of irritation, no doubt.
Barley's really nice.
Look, she was stressed out. I thought maybe you'd noticed me beforehand, because when I walked in, she like perked right up, looked over at me like I was a snake or something like that.
I think it's just because you're afraid of her.
I'm not afraid. And he's like walking towards you, but like keeping a distance.
Well, all right, then you're not confident around her, and I think that makes her weary.
Worry.
What?
Worry.
Weary.
Weary's when you're tired.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Wary.
Worry.
Makes her nervous. If you just come and pet her and let her know that everything's all right, then it'll be fine.
I think that we understand each other. I'm happy to keep our distance.
Right.
Good morning. Dips his head down, and the horse stomps to the ground. He's like, see, we're happy, apart. Besides, I came in quite a while ago. I don't know when exactly, but
A while ago?
yeah, I've just been
Watching me?
not like that. I was I know you said that you did this yourself, but I guess I never really thought about it,
Thought about what? How to do it?
No, it just, I've seen people shoot horses before, of course I have. Mostly the aftermath. Of it not going well.
The aftermath?
Yeah,
Oh, like if they get kicked?
Yeah.
Well, Barley's really nice. She's never once done that before.
Good. It's quite, I guess, not intense, but
Involved?
yeah, I guess.
Mm. If I take too long, she gets impatient. But also, I don't want to hurt her because I have to scrape away a lot of stuff, like the tongue of her hoof, and also I have to clip away extra hoof, and I have to take out the old shoes and take the nails out and stuff. And if I am not careful, then I can hurt her, which I don't want to do because she trusts me.
But don't let me interrupt you.
It's all right, really. I'm almost done. This is my last hoof. But you know that if you've been watching me.
I've not been watching you the whole time, but go ahead then. I won't distract you.
All right. She goes back to doing it.
Mm-hmm. He, like, leans against the thing. He's not really saying anything. Like, I think mostly just because he's like, I don't want to mess her up. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to distract her or something like that. Knowing Tavumile is somewhat distractible. And go ahead, roll a luck check with advantage.
9.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been distracted by Lucien having come in. You're like talking to him for a while, and you've shooed barley lots of times, but you never shooed barley with like a guest.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't your mom, and like your mom would shoe barley back in the day.
Yeah.
Now you do it, that sort of thing. And so you get the sense that she keeps like moving her leg. She's not like very whatever. And Lucian's kind of like watching you manhandle her a little bit. What does that look like? Like, are you saying something to her or just...
I think that she's just like, I know, I'm almost done, I promise. You just have to stop moving because it's going to take longer.
Shall I go?
No, it's
I
fine.
think I'm making her nervous or something.
I don't think so.
Right. And
I feel like Tapman was like adjusting her position, like getting her shoulder kind of like in the right spot.
and you go to like hammer in, one of the final nails, and you see she's kind of like losing her patience with you, and jostles you. Go ahead, roll. What would this be? Athletics will do.
Okay. 6.
She goes to like adjust her weight to put her leg down, and you adjust your weight so that it's like on you and you're holding it up, and you feel her totally veto that whole idea and just like step down on the ground, and her hoof lands on your foot.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany,
Oh,
hey, come here.
all right. She like kind of like scoots away so that she's not like standing up under her, and like gets up and goes over to Lucia. I feel like she's like tries to put weight on that foot, and it like hurts a lot. It's like
He's like kind of like grabs her hand because he's not gonna get closer to the horse. Like helps her over to the side. It's not like a big barn. You just have the one horse, but she's like there's like a place that she can't like get. She's tied up, so she's not gonna be moving around while you do her hooves. So it's not like she can go over there. Oi, are you all right?
I'm fine.
You take off your boot. You're not wearing shoes. That doesn't look good.
It's all right.
I'll tell you should wear shoes.
Well, I don't like them.
I know you don't, but you're doing dangerous work like this.
Well, it's usually not dangerous.
Yeah,
It's the first time that she's ever hurt me.
I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know, I distracted you or something.
No, she was just getting impatient.
Have you got to finish it?
I need to put the last nail in. I can't have her walking around with it sticking out.
Well, just wait here for a second. I'll be right back. All right?
All right.
He freaking, like, leaves and runs out and goes and gets something from the house.
Yeah.
And he comes back.
I feel like when he comes back, Tavumile has tried to lift up Barley's foot one more time just to get the final nail. And she's like not standing on that foot really. She's like standing on the heel of it so that her like toes aren't touching the ground.
Okay, roll athletics.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was athletics?
Yeah. Do you want to do animal handling?
Yeah, I would rather do animal
Okay,
handling.
then 19.
19.
Yeah.
Barley loves you. You two have a rapport. But as you do that, you realize that you like go to get her leg up to do the final nail, and as she like leans her weight back into you, or like leans her weight back as you pick her leg up, you see that on one of her front legs, you see blood like down one of the like back of her front legs, just like a stream of it. But it looks dried, like it looks like it was there. And then as you go to like, she shifts her weight onto that leg, she again pushes her weight back into you and puts her foot down.
Barley. She's gonna go and investigate the blood.
Mm-hmm. And Barley's just kind of like being like throwing her head up and down, like not super generally comfortable. You go around to her front leg and you see that she has a cut, like a gash on sort of like, it's like the back of like, if you imagine where her leg or her front leg connects to her body, it's like down there, so it would have been hard for you to see. She's brown, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like mixing with the color of her fur. Is she furry? Like, is she like a Clydesdale very furry, or like?
No, I think that she's short haired.
So it's kind of like mixing in that, and kind of an awkward spot. So, I mean, you kind of get the sense that maybe she was like, she dealt with it for the rest of the shoes and now she's like over it.
Yeah.
And you can see that when she leans her weight back, she picks that leg up a little bit.
Oh, Barley.
Is everything all right?
She's hurt.
Which means she's hurt. You're hurt. Come here.
She has a cut on the back of her leg. There's a bunch of blood.
Come here, Tav. I'll get you fixed up first.
We need to make sure that she's alright.
You can make sure she's alright when you're alright. Come here.
Okay. Just gonna go over to Lucien.
He's gonna like get close enough to her and kind of hold that hand out so she can grab it. And he helps her like sit down. And he's like, "Here, take this.
Right.
It might be a bit uncomfortable. I think you've got, I don't know, don't think anything's broken, but..."
Why would it be uncomfortable?
Because it's getting fixed up, you know, things moving around.
Right.
It might not be. Sometimes it doesn't hurt, but...
She's gonna drink it.
It hurts. So probably life was not great, you know, whatever he gave you.
Oh.
You're right.
I think that hurt more than her standing on it.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I guess maybe something was broken then.
I guess so.
How does it feel now? It looks better.
Wiggles her toes. Feels alright.
Right. You said something's wrong with your horse.
Yeah, she has a cut on the back of her leg. And she stands up and, like, as she's saying that, is walking over to her. I don't know how she would have gotten that.
Lucien kind of, like, goes up and follows you just kind of instinctually.
Yeah.
And then Barley kind of goes, like, poof, and, like, throws her head back and Lucien stops.
Do you have anything that could help her?
Oh, I don't know, not for a horse.
Not for a horse?
Well, I don't know how she'd react to it. I couldn't give it to it. I mean, was she going to drink it out of a little bottle?
Oh, I don't know. I could put it in her water.
I guess, but you'd need a lot more. She, you know, I don't know how much horses weigh, 1,000 pounds or something like that. I need a gallon of this stuff. I can wrap it up, but...
Alright.
You've got to hold her.
Hold her?
Yeah.
I can hold her head. She's quite big.
I mean, like, reins or something, or just
Oh, alright.
keep a watch out if she decides she's over it,
Okay.
you know. I'll do my best.
It'll be alright, I promise.
I don't know. And he, like, gets like a bandage.
Mhm.
He, like, gets a bunch, like, all the ones that he had, and comes back.
Sorry you're doing this on your day off.
It always ends up happening, doesn't it? If we're together.
I guess so.
You get me some water.
Yes.
Go wash it off a bit.
She, like, goes. I feel like she has, like, buckets of water in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
She, like, goes and she grabs one of them.
Lucien has, like, his buckets of water, bandages, you know, like a rag he's gonna wipe her leg off with, and he goes to approach it, kind of, like, slowly walks towards her, and she slowly walks away, like, to the end of the lead.
Barley, it's alright. I feel like Tav's, like, petting Barley's, like, head.
You can see Lucien as he walks towards her, and he, like, kind of, like, puts a hand out, just, like, show him where he is. You can go ahead and roll advantage perception check.
Unnatural 20.
You can see his hands, like, shaking a little bit.
Lucien, it's alright, I promise. Do you need me to pet your head as well?
Taffy. Oh, I don't know about this, mate.
Do you want me to do
No, absolutely not. Okay. Just, everything's alright. I'm just going to fix you up a bit. And he's, like, walking towards Barley, like, with his hands up. And she's, like, very not about it. Like, she's, like, pulling against the rope. And he, like, puts down the bucket and everything. And goes, like, go kind of underneath her.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, puts his hand on her leg. And she, like, fully, like, pulls her leg back. Like, she is not cool with this at all. And he's just kind of standing there, like, hands up, like, watching her to make sure everything's fine. He's like, calm down, it's all right. Ready, it is. He, like, puts a hand on her. She's, like, not happy.
I feel like Tavumile puts her shoulder, like, underneath Barley's head and, like, presses the side of her head onto, like, her neck. And she's, like, just petting her neck and, like, her side and just being like, it's alright, really. It's fine.
Good roll. Animal handling.
That one.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Barley, like, when you do that, it's like she's, like, feeling caged in or something like that. You go to do that. You, like, put yourself near her face, and she turns kind of in your direction sharply and bites you.
Oh. Okay.
And Lucien, while he's trying to, like, wrap up her leg, she like moves a little bit and hits him, like, with her hoof. He also rolled a nat one for animal handling. Yeah. Like, bumps into him, like, as she, like, puts her leg down, she, like, knocks him against the wall of the barn, like, between her and him, and you hear him just be like, oh, right. And he's, like, gets out of the way, kind of, like, pulls you back. He pulls you back. She's just, like, moving around, like, she's super unhappy. Banging against the, like, barn, like, tugging on the rope and neighing and stuff. And Lucien kind of backs you both up. And he's, like, looking at you. He's like, you're right.
Yeah. Are you alright?
Yeah, just, you know, whoa.
She bit my back.
Did she? Goodness.
She's never bit me before.
I don't know. I think we ought to leave her alone for a bit.
I think so too.
What's going on?
Probably have to. There's a vet that's around here somewhere. He's a bit expensive, but I think that I might have to get him.
You look back at Barley, and you see all of a sudden she looks kind of funny. Like, she's, like, turning a different color. Like, before she was, you know, just brown, and now she's kind of, like, red-ish.
What's happening?
What do you mean, what's happening?
She's turning a different colour.
What are you talking about?
Look at her.
She always looked like that, mate.
She's not red.
He, like, turns to look at her. You, like, look at him to talk, and as you look back at her, you see that she's kind of, like, shiny.
Aisha, I think something's wrong.
What do you mean something's wrong? Come on now, we've got to go get this
No,
vet.
something's wrong with her.
Well, you know something's wrong with her leg, come on.
She doesn't look right.
We ought to leave. What do you mean she doesn't look right?
Look at her.
He, like, looks back.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look back at her again, she has another head. That's always what she looks like, mate. Come on.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about? She looks like a horse.
Aisha, I think there's something wrong with me.
Yeah, you got bit by a horse.
No,
She's like... You can see the scales start to be defined. And her tail kind of grows really long. You're right.
No.
Hey, sit down. And you're like staring right at her.
Yeah.
And you see that she all of a sudden starts growing. Growing and growing. Getting enormous. What is it? What's wrong?
Come on.
Calm down.
I think that she, like, grabs Lucian's arm and, like, runs out the doors of the barn.
You, like, pull him with you as you leave. He's, like, following you. He's like, what's wrong? What's going on?
You don't see that.
You hear behind you the walls of the barn, like, splitting open. Yeah. It's like wood creaking under, this thing. And he's like, what do you mean?
Do not see that.
And he, like, turns behind him and looks, and he's like, say what?
I feel like Tavumile's just staring at all this happening.
And you see that she stops.
Yeah, like she stops responding.
You stop and you see behind you this giant, now solidly bright red dragon with two heads. It looks at you, like levels like a stare at you, and it's got like fire in its eyes. And you see it looking at you, and you're looking at it, and you can see kind of in your peripheral vision Lucien looking at you in complete, like, oblivion. He has no idea what is going on.
Yeah, she's, like, not even paying attention to him anymore. Like, that, like, if he asks her stuff, she's, like, not responding, because she's like, oh, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, and you see this thing throw back its two heads and open its mouth, and the next thing you hear is Yezi waking up shockedly. What would that sound like?
Oh. And then she's just like silent, like hearing this message in her head.
Mm-hmm. So Yezi hears. I'm gonna say good roll advantage perception for Tavumile to see if that wakes her up. Or that just becomes integrated into the dreamscape.
19.
Cool, you fully wake up.
Yeah.
Yezi wakes up. And Yezi hears, always well here, roughly 6 hours away from Nyandori. Need place to meet outside the city. Rendezvous when? What's your plan? Oh well. Stay sharp.
Okay.
Good roll. Wherewithal. Roll, like, what would that be? Constitution. First of all, to see if you're hung out over and how hungover you are.
14.
Okay, that's not bad. And go ahead and roll perception, I think. Would it be perception? Is that good? Let me look. Let me think about it. Go ahead and roll... We'll say perception to see how much of that you retained.
Okay.
Having just woken you up.
5.
I will say that with your 5, you'll get the last 10 words.
Okay.
So what you hear is, city, rendezvous when? What's your plan? Oh well, stay sharp.
I think that Izzy's like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, she doesn't say that out loud.
Yeah.
But... I think that she sits up and she's like thinking about what to say, and I think Tavumile sits up and she's just like,
What's going on?
yeah, like that. She's like, Yezi, are you alright? And Yezi just holds out a finger to be like 1 second.
Mhm.
Tavumile's like, alright, like just kind of sits there looking at Yezi, and I think Yezi. How many words did she get again? 25?
25. Feeling alive.
So Yezi will be like thinking about what to say, counting out the words in her head, like
Right,
trying
yeah.
to stay silent. And she's going to say, all will be at castle today. I will not go to castle. Meet you outside gates. Watch out for guards. Don't message me so early.
That's so funny. Can you text me that so that I have a record of it? And then later on in this episode, when I'm like, what the heck did you friggin' say?
I think that Yezi looks at Tavum and she's like, your boy decided to yell in my head again. My boy? Lucien? Oh, is everything alright? They're fine. I guess they are going to make it here today. Here? At the tavern? No, like some they're heading to the castle. He said they need a place to meet outside the city. So I'm not going to the castle with you. And I will catch them outside the city walls. Alright. Well, that's good that they're well. I guess that, I mean, they must be well if he's messaging me. I guess so. Do you feel alright? Yes. I mean, I don't appreciate being woken up with your person's voice in my head. Oh, I quite like his voice. I'm sure you do. I would prefer if he stayed out of my head. Oh. I had a dream about him. I think. There's also dragons. Okay. I'm going to be honest, Tavumile. I don't really care. Alright. Thank you for your honesty. You're welcome. I was just asking if you were alright because you were passed out last night. Oh. Was I? Yes. We had to drag you back to the room. Me, Thalen, and Iffy. What? You don't mean actually. No, you're quite heavy. You're in the hallway and the lady that was at the bar said that if we didn't fix the problem that she was going to kick us out. So I had to get Iffy and Thalen to help me move you because I wasn't able to pick you up myself. Okay. Well, good thing we're leaving today then. Iffy met somebody. Oh. It was the guy that she was talking about. The guy? The officer or the person that she was telling the stories about? I feel like Yezi kind of looks at Tavumile
she's like,
with a
what?
Yeah.
No, she did not.
Did she just tell you that she met him? No, I saw him myself. Oh? What did he look like? He was orange. He's a summer elegant. He had that reddish hair, and his eyes were red, and he had a scar on his face, and he had a nice smile. Great. feel like Yezi looks around and she doesn't see Iffy, and she's like, "And where is she?" I don't know actually. She was talking to him in the bar. They were sitting in the booth. So maybe they're still out there. They were talking all night. Maybe. I don't know. She seemed to like him. Did she? Yeah. She did seem to like him. Do you think that maybe they got a room? Well, she has a room, right? She did have a room with 2 other people in it. Yes. And she really likes this guy? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like Yezi just starts laughing. She's like, okay. I can only say so much if you had to drag me back to my room. Well, why don't we go out there? See if she's there. If not, we can ask the barmaid if she gave a 6'4" redhead a room. That's a really good idea. I'm sure that she would know. Yes, I'm sure that she would. Going to go. And she like stands up and she grabs her head and she's like, oh, okay.
So you're gonna get up and leave?
Yeah, I think Yezi's gonna go out to, I think probably Tavumile will follow.
So you guys go out to leave, and you go to open the door, and you hear a knock at the door.
Yezi opens it up.
And it is Thalen, looking very tired.
Hello.
I figured we'd get an early start. I don't know. You seem that talks in his sleep quite a bit, so...
Does he?
Yes, something about dragons or something, I don't know.
I had a dream about a dragon.
Oh, did you?
Yes. My horse turned into a dragon.
Certainly.
Wonderful.
Well, I figured we'd get started with planning. I mean, all he's going to do is go home, so...
Right, we're going to have to find Iffy.
Will she use the bathroom or something like that?
She's not here.
Oh, that's right. She met her friend last night.
Yeah, is that real?
Yes.
Actually?
Yes, actually. I mean, I questioned it against my better judgment. I thought if looks could kill.
What? Against your better judgment?
Yes, against my better judgment, asking her and, you know...
Oh, does it piss her off?
Inciting her fiery ire, you know, somewhat. But he is sort of odd to walk up to someone and ask them if they are really who...
Is that what you did?
No, not in so many words. I asked him his name and lit his cigarette.
Right.
And he winks.
Oh, are you trying to get laid by him?
No, but he looked at me like I was a high elf or something like that. I can't imagine why.
I wonder why.
I thought I might endear myself to him somehow. Can I come in? And he's like looking around. It's like dark out.
Sure. I mean, I was going to go ask the barmaid if she gave a room to her.
Well, that's all right. I think you ought to lie down for a bit.
I'm fine.
Are you?
I am, and I would appreciate...
What would you appreciate?
If it wasn't brought up anymore.
I apologize for inquiring after how you feel.
I will let you know if I don't feel well.
Oh, that's funny, because yesterday you just passed out.
Do you want to keep talking about it? I've asked you nicely.
Well, either way, I suppose we can find out. I mean, I would imagine she would have gotten a room with him, and I'm surprised to see that she spent the night.
Are you?
Well, yes, I mean, I don't know.
Don't know, she talked fondly about him.
She did. I don't know, she seemed quite focused on the task at hand. I suppose I can understand, unexpectedly meeting a new friend. An old friend. Unexpectedly meeting an old friend. But that's all. I mean, I don't mean anything by it. Not like that. I mean, more power to her, or something.
But we don't know what happened. Hopefully she's still here. Didn't run off with him.
Hopefully she is. I
Well,
don't think that he...
Maybe if she did run off, it wouldn't be so bad. She, raises her eyebrows
Yeah,
at
you both,
him.
raise your eyebrows at each other.
I hope that she's still here. I quite like Iffy, and I think that she's good for us. Also, I guess Lucien talked to Yezi. Yes, he did. Oh, I did not hear all of his message because I was asleep.
I suppose they're getting an early start.
I suppose so. I guess that they must be fine because he's giving me a message.
I would imagine so.
He asked about rendezvousing when, and what's our plan. I told him that everything is fine, that we will be at the castle today, that you two, perhaps three, will be at the castle today, that I am not going to go. Obviously I will escort you there, but I'm going to meet them outside of the castle walls. So there's a trail that leads up there. So one way, I'll just cut them off before.
Do you think that's wise? I mean, I suppose we don't have a choice now, but...
I think it is wise that I don't go in.
That's not what I mean. I think that's your decision. I mean, meeting them outside of the castle town.
I think that I will go down the path that they would have to go up to go to the castle town anyways, and then cut them off early. I want to lead them in the direction of the castle walls. That way we can find each other.
All right, well, either way, I suppose we've got to shore up our disguises, and he, looks at both of you and, himself.
I guess, well, I mean, with Tavumile, she needs to look like herself, no?
I think that... not necessarily. I mean, how good of a memory do you... He's met you once, and he looks at Tavumile.
Yes. Well, yes. What?
Well,
I mean, I've met him once, but I've been to the castle a couple of times, but not actually in the castle, just outside the walls. Before I tried to sell them vegetable or give them vegetables and stuff, and then they turned me away, and then I brought water clary, and they were really interested, and so then I went back home, and then I was invited back, and that's when I actually met him.
I see. Well, I suppose that doesn't matter. I mean, it's not her that they're looking for strictly, and I don't imagine there'll be particularly lots of Westway personnel in the Talenti castle town.
I don't think so either.
I hope not.
I don't think that you need your disguise anymore.
I suppose I don't. I mean, you do.
Yes.
And Iffy, I think, would just have to adjust it a bit. I mean, before she was dressed
Iffy took hers off.
Oh, well, brilliant. I mean, do we need to redo it on a way that I suppose not?
How are we going to do that? Ethiod was the one with everything.
I don't know, put on a hat or something. Just something to make it a bit less obvious.
I guess so.
Anyway, it's so early, I doubt that there's anyone at the front that we could ask. I'd just go knock on every door, but there's not that many patrons here.
I'll go knock on every door if you're too afraid to.
Well, I don't want to draw attention to us unduly. I mean, you never know who the patrons are. Also, I'd like to live, I mean, personally, and I don't want you getting in any additional trouble, if you will.
Additional trouble.
Indeed. And yes, and I'd like to live. At the risk of sounding, I don't know, xenophobic or whatever, I've noticed a distinct dearth of high elves here, and I think we ought to just get ready.
Maybe I can knock on every door. I'm quite, what was it, the term that you used? Personable. No, I think that maybe we just wait until the barmaid shows up. Or if Iffy shows up.
My sentiments, exactly. I think we ought to go just get ready and just sit in the dining area until someone appears who looks official and ask them if they know.
Official.
Well, someone who works here. I don't know if they'd even tell us. Unless it was the exact girl who gave them the room. I mean, maybe they'd tell Synthit.
Thank God he's here then.
He's leaving soon.
Oh, he's going to leave from here?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe that can be his last act of service.
I'll go ask him. If you two want to prepare yourselves, and I'll meet you out there then. All right.
All right. Make sure to tell Senta that I want to say goodbye to him before he leaves.
I will let him know.
Thank you.
Thalen leaves. It's just you and Tavumile. Yeah. You and you.
I think that can Yezi's gonna roll perception. Well, actually, can they roll for how messed up their disguises got?
Yep.
Or would that be friggin' deception?
I feel like luck. You know, how much were they wiggling around in their sleep? I think Yezi can roll with disadvantage.
Tamo got an 8.
Okay. Rub them together.
Yezi got a 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that Yezi definitely needs to fix hers.
Okay.
Like, that's for sure true, but, like, also because hers is necessary.
Yeah.
Tavumile, you can decide if you want to just forego the whole thing or, like, put
I think
someone...
that Yezi looks at Tavumile and she's just like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. With what? You're kind of melty. What? Your makeup is everywhere. I mean, look at your pillowcase. Tavumile like looks at it and it's like friggin' smeared all over it. We might as well get you cleaned up now, having you look presentable, and then you just change into the trash when you're there. All right. I mean, whatever. Either you look like a fall Eletrin, or you look like a spring Eletrin. I mean, I doubt that they have your face memorized. So, just don't go around saying your name, and then I'm sure it would be fine. All right. There's a basin and a rag over there. Just get it all off. What about you? Oh, I don't know. I feel like she goes and she like looks in a mirror and she's like, well, I'll try.
Yeah, you're looking pretty crusty there.
Yeah. I think that she's gonna like try to just be like, well, I'm gonna try to blend in some of this crap, make it look a little bit more feasible that this is not a day old.
Are you gonna try and like cover yourself up more? I mean, right now you're just in really Meredith's clothes.
Yeah, I think that she has pretty long hair. I think that she's gonna like undo her braid and kind of like push that forward so it's like covering more of her face and all that. Because she already has like the straight across bangs and stuff, so she's like, there's only a little bit of my face showing. And I think that she's just gonna like kind of manipulate her hair so that it's more in the way and just try to do that. So
you do that. Good, roll straight then.
Okay, what is it? Just a
I
look?
feel like deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
19.
Dang, bro. Pretty good. Okay, cool. So, with all of your little, like, fixin',
Yeah.
you look pretty put together. Like, it's only, you'd have to get up close and personal with you, which you have no intention of doing.
Yeah.
In order for someone to tell
That maybe something's
that
up.
maybe something's up. Like, you
Yeah.
look maybe like you are not well, but you don't look like you are a Earth Genasi assassin, lock my clan, like all that stuff. Cool. Tavumile is fully just gonna
Be Tavumile.
free
Yeah.
ball it. That's what I was gonna say. She's just gonna be herself,
Yeah.
but just go with the pseudonym, like
Yeah.
the fake name type situation. Cool.
I think Yezi turns around to look at Tavumile, and Tavumile looks at her and she's like, I'm all done. Oh, I really like your hair. Thank you. You are not done. What do you mean? Come here. And she like goes forward and she grabs like the rag and she's like, it's like all under your neck and behind your ears. Like she's like cleaning her up. She's like, oh, well, I can't see there. You could if you tried. It is not that hard to see. Well, I can't see behind my ears. You can see your neck. You just cleaned off your face. You didn't clean off anything else. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. You just have to try to... This is important. You need to remember that. I know it's important. Right? Then you need to remember to try. Or at least... Before you decide you're done with something, or before you decide to do anything really, double check with us. We know better than you. Right. Okay. Now I think you're done. Maybe. Sometimes it's hard to tell with you, Eletrin. What does that mean? Well, you have so much going on, honestly. Was it to you? I guess so. Come on, let's go. She's gonna leave the room, and Tavumile's gonna follow.
Cool. So you leave the room. Do you lock it?
No.
Okay. You leave the room. You go, walk down the hallway to the dining area. You see that Thalen is basically asleep at one of the tables. Like he's just like leaning back in the chair. He's got his like arms behind his head, and his eyes are shut. Like he's just waiting for you guys. Scented isn't there, and there's nobody really around. Like it's super early. It's just like kind of dawn is breaking.
Yeah.
Nobody's really moving and shaking at all.
Is there a barmaid?
No.
Okay.
You hear noises like something's going on, like someone's cutting some carrots for breakfast or whatever. But in terms of like her or that, you don't really see anything.
Okay. I think Yezi, if she hears somebody cutting up stuff, she's gonna like turn to Tavum and just be like, go to Thalen. And then walk up to the bar and just kind of be like, is anyone back there?
You hear, it's so funny. I rolled a nat 20 perception check for this, like, chef who's cutting carrots. I'm like, how do I play that off? Like, how is that a thing? You say that, and you hear someone from the back, that was chopping whatever.
Yeah.
Stop.
It seems like you can hear me. I just have a question.
You don't hear a single thing. You don't even hear movement. And you hear suddenly like little footsteps walking, like getting louder.
Yeah.
And you see, go ahead and roll a perception check.
16.
Okay, good. Roll an insight check.
16.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
You see peering out from the like corner of there's like a window to this like kitchen area. Two little eyes. And for some reason, you get this sense of not nostalgia, but like deja vu.
Okay. Does this look like an adult?
Yeah, really, all you can see is like the top of the head and some eyes.
Okay.
And you hear then like the door kind of creak open, and
Yeah.
the girl pushes the door open, and she goes, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else." And like stepping out into this kind of like from the door
Yeah.
is a Summer Eldrin girl, apron, like plain kind of dress on,
Yeah.
rag hanging out of the pocket type situation. She's got like curly kind of like honey blondish hair. And she said, "What was that you said?"
Where am I? Can I roll like history as to why I feel deja vu?
Yeah.
9.
You like pause for a moment in your conversation, like trying to get a sense. She kind of like, you see her, she's kind of like raising an eyebrow. Like there's something about this interaction that she's kind of got like her, she seems like she's kind of got like her hackles up a bit. And she says, "Excuse me?"
Sorry, I was just wondering if you know about a room that was given to a girl. She has a big scar on her right side, I think.
No, I can't say that I do.
Okay. Were you here last night? Were you the one giving out rooms?
No, that wasn't me. I was in the kitchen.
Oh.
So I'm not sure. She should be in soon, in the next maybe 2 hours. So
2 hours. Alright. Is there... I guess there wouldn't be any way to check on the patrons of the rooms. We have to leave, but we don't know which room our friend went into.
well, I'm not meant to do that, for security reasons. So
Right. Okay. I appreciate it.
she's gonna kind of like nod her head and like kind of like back out where
Yeah.
she was. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Say with disadvantage.
3.
When she turns to walk away, you also kind of
Yeah.
turn to walk away.
I go over to Thalen and Tavumile. I feel like Tavumile... Did Thalen fix his disguise at all, or did he take it off?
He took it off.
Okay. I feel like Tavumile is talking to Thalen. Like, Yezi hears this as she goes up, and Tavumile's just like, I really don't like wearing makeup. I don't like how it feels. It feels like I have something on my face all the time, which I guess I kind of do.
Yes.
Are you tired?
No. He's like rubbing his like into like his nose bridge.
Yeah.
No, yes, a bit. I mean, I'm fine. I just
Were you able to sleep at all?
sort of. I think I don't know. It was as though I shut my eyes and then I opened them and it was today. But
Oh, I guess that's sleeping.
I've just got so much memories of Cynthia talking. I woke up quite a few times, I think, but I don't remember the sleeping. It doesn't feel like I've slept. It doesn't matter. And he's like waving you off. And kind of looks at Yezi and like raises an eyebrow.
She doesn't know about a room. She said that the person who was giving out rooms would be here in about 2 hours.
Thalen kind of like looks over in that direction and looks back at you and says, 2 hours.
Yes. So, either we can wait those 2 hours, or we can go around rooms and upset some people.
I don't know. I mean, I could ask Thalen to ask her and see if she says, but I suppose... I'm Thalen. Sorry. I could ask Cynthia to ask her, but I don't know that she wasn't the one he was talking to yesterday, I presume.
No, she said that she was in the kitchen.
Oh, yes, well, so, I mean, you could get your hands dirty and
Get my
swipe
hands
something,
dirty.
something that's got that information on it.
Oh, like a registry.
Yes, I imagine there'd be one behind the, counter if you want to.
Perhaps. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, just like that. All right.
Yes, he like walks away. I think that she's like, either I'm gonna look for a master key or I'm gonna look for a registry.
Okay, so you go back to the front desk type area. So first things first, you can see the rooms that are. You can see that there are lots of rooms that have not been taken because there are keys.
Yeah.
And you see, general sort of book shut situation.
Yeah.
And you can hear the girl still doing. You hear general noises. Go ahead, roll a perception check.
6.
Yeah, you hear general kind of noises of movement from
Yeah.
that direction. And you're gonna take a peek at the book.
Yeah. Can she make a stealth roll?
Yeah.
Not 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's like Thalen's kind of vaguely looking over in your direction, and he blinks, and you're gone. Where are you hiding so that you can get at this thing with nobody noticing?
I think that she literally just went behind the counter and is just dipped down. She's crouching down, so she's beneath where the level of the bar is. She's beneath where the window from the kitchen is. So somebody would have to crane their neck down to just see her down there. And I think that she is looking at the back countertops, just looking for a book that seems like a binder or something that would have stuff like that in it.
You see there's a coin lockbox, presumably for the taking of money, that is there. You see several books, ledgers, probably having to do with invoicing and making orders and stuff like that, to whatever supplier. You see something that looks an awful lot like a ledger, because it or a log of people staying. It's very official looking. Do you take that or
I think so.
Okay, cool. So you grab it, you open it, and you see that it has people's names written down, the rooms that they're staying in,
Sick.
date of arrival, that sort of thing. And you flip through it. You're trying to find obviously the latest page. And you find it, and nothing's written down.
Okay. She closes it, puts it back up. I think actually, you know what? She's gonna look at every room that was written and match it to the keys that are missing.
Perfect. Look at that. Oh, girl, what the heck? Cool. So, there are 5 rooms that have been taken. You know the ones that you guys were in. And that was yours was 106 and Thalen and Senthit's was 110.
Yeah.
So 106 and 110. There are 3 other rooms written down, and really the numbers don't matter because this is going to be so evident. I'm not going to bother with remembering who goes where. There are 3 other numbers written down. All of those keys are gone. And then the final key with nothing written down and nothing on the thing, but it's still gone, is 118.
Okay. I think that Yezi's well, that could be it. Hopefully. Thinking it could also not be, but at least it's one door to knock on rather than the whole whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that she closes the book, puts it up, and just in case, she is going to take a master key if she sees one.
Okay, let me see. You see a key that is not specified where it goes to, but it looks very official.
Okay.
Shall we say. And it's 2 keys on a ring. One of them looks very official, and then the other one just looks sort of innocuous.
Are they the same cut or are they different?
They're different.
Okay. She's gonna pocket that.
Okay.
And then go back over to Thalen and Tavumile.
Okay, good. Roll stealth for your means of egress.
Nat 20 again.
Really?
Yes.
I want you to know that I rolled a nat 20 for the key. Nat 20 for the key, Nat 20 for that random girl's perception check on you calling out to her. Nat 20 on the friggin' horse being pissed off. Anyway, so you roll another nat friggin' 20. So
Yezi is...
Thalen looks over and is like, okay, wait, whatever. He looks over to his side and like blinks again, and you appear next to him.
Okay,
Good
so...
Lord God, goodness.
Are you fine? Or did I scare you?
Yes. What do you think I'm
Stuttering?
concerned about? Yeah, but just what have you found? Goodness.
I found a log of the runes.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Well,
and I
brilliant.
have the master key, I think. And there are 2 different keys, so...
What is that going to do for us?
Well, if nobody answers the door, I'm just going to go in.
Okay, I guess so. I mean, we've got to put that back, haven't we?
Don't worry.
Okay, I shan't worry.
What shan't? That's a nice word.
Thank you, Tavumile. So?
There are 6 keys missing, but there was only 5 rooms written down. The 6th key that is missing, that was not written down, is 118.
Well,
so, I know the rooms that we were in, and the other ones are written before us.
Well, I suppose that's our best bet. Do you want to do the honours, or shall I?
I can. Alright.
Alright, well, we'll stay here.
Do you want the key? Why?
No, certainly not.
Why not?
Because it's not them. She unlocks the door and stands there. And these 2, one folk who's face to face with Tavumile. And then we've got some explaining to do. She's holding this thing she's not meant to have.
No, I
think you ought to keep it. I don't think so. I think you ought to keep it.
Tavumile come and get us if they don't answer. Alright. This is exciting. She stands up. I feel like he's like, why is this okay? Why is this exciting? And Yezi takes Tavumile's seat.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so Yezi takes Tavumile's seat.
Yeah.
Tavumile gets up.
Mm-hmm.
Thalen kind of follows her as she walks away. Kind of smiles and shakes his head. Kind of turns back to look again and looks out the window. And then at you.
What?
That girl is looking at you funny.
Which one?
The only one.
In the kitchen.
He nods.
I feel like Yezi doesn't break eye contact with Thalen. And she's like, was she there last night?
I don't know, I don't remember her at all.
Okay.
Did she see you?
See me?
Just now?
I mean, I talked to her.
No, I mean when you were snooping around.
No.
You're certain?
I'm certain. I'm good at what I do.
How strange.
We're going to be leaving soon. I'm sure it will be fine.
Just keep our heads down.
Let me know if she talks to someone. If anyone comes in. Because then I can leave. Meet you down the road.
Alright.
She nods her head slightly and looks out the side window.
Mm-hmm. Thalen kind of just crosses his arms and he's just kind of looking generally out into the sitch, the deal. Cool. So Tavumile is skipping off to go knock on the door.
118. 118. 118.
Oh no.
She's counting down the doors and she gets to 118 and she's like, alright. Hello, is Iffy in there?
Was this the girl from last night?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
We need
She'll be right with you.
All right. How soon is right with me?
If you feel good, roll perception, just see if you wake up naturally, unless you've been awake.
I think that she's asleep.
Okay.
7.
You were not awoken by Tavumile or Vatil talking to each other, but you feel him kind of shaking your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, you. Your female friend has a question.
My female friend.
Elegant.
Oh, what is it? Can I open the door? No. Right.
What, three's a crowd, lass?
Shut up. We have to leave soon, and so
You feel Vatil squeeze your shoulder when she says that.
if you want to get ready. Yeah, how soon is soon? I don't know. But soon. Yeah, alright, I'll be out there. Y'all get like breakfast or something. I don't know. Well, nobody's here. Well, there is somebody in the kitchen. Well, that's where you make breakfast, ain't it? Oh, I guess you're right.
Good Lord God.
Go on, Tavumile. Alright. I feel like Tavumile, like, takes a couple steps back and looks at the door, and she's like, I don't know if I succeeded or not.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
goes
Walks
back. I feel like Iffy kind of just, like, looks up at Fatil.
He's on his back, and he's got an unlit cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
Like, you just like how that feels.
You've forgotten I don't have a light. I'm desperate for one.
Oh. I'll put it in your mouth then.
Guess I've got an oral fixation. I've been told I have an oral fixation.
I think you proved that. Well. I feel like Vatil could, if he wants to know this, roll an insight on Iffy.
Okay. What's my DC?
I guess with Iffy, I'll roll.
For what that is?
Yeah, like, I think I'll roll performance, not deception, because I don't think that she would want to lie, but I think that she's trying to come off as something else.
Right.
14.
You rolled a 17.
Okay. I think that Iffy is trying to seem not cavalier, because I think that she's like, being here with you means a lot to me, and I want you to know that. And so I think that she's like, I don't want this to come across as like, I don't care, that this doesn't mean anything to me, that the time that we have right now isn't special or anything like that. So it is very like, she's trying to come off as comfortable and as at ease, and I think happy almost, like that she's unbothered.
Okay.
But I think that how she actually feels is very, she was given a lot of information about herself that she had no concept of.
Yeah.
Yesterday. All of it yesterday. She was given information about the fact that she, you know, there's chunks of her life that she's missing that she never knew about and that nobody has ever told her about. And it's not like she's never interacted with people before. Like, you know, it's not like she's been a shut-in, and so maybe that's why somebody hasn't told her something. It is very much that they made a conscious decision to keep something from her, or giving them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they assumed that she knew and didn't want to point it out or something.
Yeah.
But she thinks of all the times that she's like not been able to hold down a job, like, you know, just getting fired out of nowhere or being told to not show back up. And she's like, okay, like,
Yeah.
why? Nothing, no okay, cool. I'm just gonna live like this, I guess. And part of the things that she was told that she didn't know about was, I think that she is destroyed about the fact that he wrote her letters and she never knew about it. I think that she, knowing that someone has reached out to you, has tried to reach out to you multiple times, had tried to, continuously wrote to you even though you weren't writing back, and then you never contacted them, even though that wasn't her fault, knowing that he didn't know that she didn't want to not reach out to him. I think that she's like conflicted about that, because she's like, I know it wasn't my fault. I know that I didn't know any of this. Nobody ever told me. My whole life since the war, people have just been keeping things from me. And I'm gonna have to find peace with that. But the idea that I could have found you sooner, or got in contact sooner, or known any of this sooner, is a lot for her. And I think that she's also knowing that she hurt him, which is something she would never want to do. And she didn't even remember it. She didn't even know about it. And it made him wary of her, knowing that, and then thinking about, like, the guy in the bar earlier today being wary of her because of something that she doesn't even remember. I think she's also not sure about getting him wrapped up in anything. Like, I think that she's like, I was incapable of hiding anything from you. There was no way, there was no universe in which I was not going to tell you any of the things that I was thinking about, any of the things that's going on in my life right now. I made a choice, and now, you know, maybe I thought that the consequence was that you were going to rat us out or something. But now maybe the consequence is that you get involved in something that I don't want you to get involved in. And I think that, like, as she's looking at him, he sees, like, she looks very conflicted and concerned. And I think that she's, like, looking at the scar on his face.
He's looking at her, and he was, like, looking, when she started talking to him, he was still looking away, like, just to the ceiling. And then she made this joke. He smiles and looks at her, and then his smile sort of fades, and he's like,
What?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Nothing.
He, like, looks at her, the most irritated, unbelieving look. You're going to tell me I'm going to drag out for you.
I feel like she reaches a hand out to his face and kind of, like, traces her thumb on the scar.
He kind of gets wise to maybe why you're doing that. And he kind of bats your hand away. You've not got to worry about that. It's old news.
I feel like Iffy kind of looks down and looks him in the eyes, and she says, I'm not good for you, but I guess I'm selfish. I want you something awful. I don't have it in me to make you not want me. If you choose to want me.
What makes you think that?
Oh, that you want me?
No. I think I've given quite enough evidence. You're no good for me.
Getting you mixed up in things you don't need to be mixed up in. I've hurt you before. There's stuff I don't know about me that, now that I do, I'm not sure I want me.
He kind of like backs off a little bit. He gets kind of like cold a little bit and says, well, as you're trying to let me down easy.
Let you down?
I'm not interested.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
I'm not trying to let you down. I told you I'm selfish. If you choose to want me, I'll have you.
It's very much not up to you.
Huh?
I'll have you. Yeah, going to be mine.
I'm already yours.
He's gonna kind of like shift a little bit, kind of like turn towards you. We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
You have things to do.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I don't. I already had a conversation about kicking me out. Maybe I'll just be doing them a favor. Just stay here.
What are you? What are you to them?
She kind of like looks at the ceiling, shakes her head and closes her eyes. Suppose I'm their medic.
He smiles. Now, I don't know if it's in Bumry to abandon our post.
No, you don't.
Counting on you. I've been thinking a lot about it. Something's certainly going on, if that wasn't evident. When the work is done, we'll see.
When the work is done, you know where you're gonna be?
We'll see.
How am I gonna find you?
I don't know.
I have an idea. Don't know if you'd like it. I write my parents often. They write to me all the time. Maybe you could keep them updated where you are. They could let me know. So after all this is done, I am gonna find you.
Alright, I'll do my best. I've got to say, I understand you have no clue how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, not too deep.
Well, I'm gonna try not to get mixed up more in it. I'm here to do them a favor, see her to the castle. I don't see why else they would need me. You know, I got no stake in this. I don't...
Have you got no stake in it?
Well, I have a bit now.
You don't want to see this lad get justice.
I do, but How am I gonna help that?
Not more than you want to be selfish. You've got a mission to do, haven't you? And you're not going to throw it away. All for my sake. You've got a job to do and you better do it to the best of your ability.
Yes, sir.
Or don't. I've got to say, lass. He brings his hands up to your jaw. That's the everything Bumry I fell in love with. I would expect nothing less.
Fell in love with. You still in love with her?
Certainly. Without question.
I'm not in love with the Vatil that I was. I am in love with the Vatil now. Or as for Vatil the Seer, his hand on my jaw. Just looking at me now.
I'd appreciate it. Once the work is done, the job is done, you could try and come back promptly.
If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna find you. It's etched in my bones.
I don't want to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? How would you do that?
Hopefully it keeps getting warmer. This past winter was brutal.
Yeah.
I was not well for most of it. I turned the corner a few weeks ago, but I try to take care of myself, I do, but
Just gonna reach a hand out and put it on the side of his face.
he's gonna turn his head away. I just kinda seem to keep warm.
You always were warmer than the others. Every time I had to pat you up, it was surprising how warm you were.
Puts his hand on any part of your body, just like the back of his hand. He's like, I notice so much now. It's as warm as I've been in my entire life. Here with you.
Come here.
He's not gonna move, he's just gonna turn his head away more.
She's gonna sit up and try to get as close to him as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And press her head to the crook of his neck. I think she's gonna say into it before this next winter. That's why I'm gonna come and see you.
Like I said, I hate to disappoint you. Don't know if I'm gonna even make it that far.
As long as you try. There ain't no way you could disappoint me.
You think I gave up or something? You don't know me very well.
No, I didn't say you gave up. Just letting you know how it is.
I can try all I want, but if I can't find work, then it doesn't matter if I do. If I can't get a room, even if I can't pay for it. Does me no good. Get a drink. That's not good for you, is it? Keep me warm. That's why I came here. I told you I came here from Nalira.
Yeah.
I meant to visit this friend you mentioned.
Right.
Give him his book back.
For real?
He's gonna raise his eyebrows at you. Is that funny?
Was it in Orcish or something? I tell you what I know. Can't even say apostrophe.
Apostrophe.
Oh, you've been practicing.
No, you've just said it now and copied you. That's why it's funny. Because I've got a book.
Didn't I remember you telling me in the war that anytime you had paperwork to sign, you had to delegate it to someone else?
I could sign it. I could sign my name.
Reading a book ain't signing your name.
I thought maybe I'd learn. I'd not got lots of time, you know. I'm better at reading than I am at writing. I've learned lots of new words.
Like what?
Magnanimous.
Ooh.
That's in the book. Don't know what it means, but I asked someone how to say it.
Magnanimous.
Oh, lass. I've not got the energy for that right now, talking like that to me. That's what's funny though. That's a book. That's what you're laughing about. You might recognise it actually now.
Oh.
I made you write a book report on it. Once when you pissed me off.
Oh, what's that one? Whose was it?
No one you'd know. Someone from my officer training.
I wonder if he knows how many lives that book's seen.
I thought I might give it back to him. Wouldn't want anything happening to it. It's not mine after all. Suppose I could mail it to him, but...
How'd he receive it? How'd he receive it?
What are you talking about? By the mail?
What I mean is when you gave it back to him.
I've not given it back to him yet.
Oh.
I'm on my way to.
I see.
Wonderful listener as always, I see.
Well, I only got one here now.
Apologise.
It's a joke.
I don't care. So I thought I might just go and see him.
What? Is that in this town?
No. Passing through. But I thought I'd better get on it. Considering...
Right. Well, it looks like that book has done me more favors than I thought it would. I'll give you the address. My parents. You can write them who you are while you're writing them. I'm sure they'll give me the information.
I'll try to stick around here. I'd rather not stay in the city. If I can help it. I imagine it's no bad place to find work, but... yeah, residence. It's a bit too familiar to me.
Too familiar? What you mean?
You're about the only person in the world that I know that I'd be happy to see again. Stay nearby. Unless I can.
Okay.
Either way, I should see you after your little voyage into the castle town.
Yes, you should.
I had some thoughts about that, if you're interested.
No, I'd rather keep it a mystery. You know, I like figuring the stuff out myself.
It was up to you if you'd like me to tell you, or your little party as well. All the information be out on the table then.
I guess you might as well tell the party. I mean, they're gonna give me hell for telling you everything, but I'm sure it'll make it easier for them to not be upset with me if it appears you're gonna help us.
I'll say it all came out. You were a bit compromised.
Well, instead of saying your name, I just say everything
Just
that's happening.
spout facts. The teal opens his mouth to say something. And what does Tavumile say after she knocks on the door again? She's been put up to it.
Hello. I've been sent back. Why? Well, you're taking a really long time, and I guess soon is sooner than that.
Tell your friends we're almost finished up.
Alright. You're getting ready?
Something like that.
Alright. I feel like they hear her little feet walk away. I feel like Tavumile goes up to them and she says, "They're almost finished up, getting ready," or something like that.
What did he say? Is that what he said?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm not going in there, so...
I'm not as well. Why not? Do you want to explain, Thalen?
They've almost finished up getting ready or something like that.
Yes.
No, I don't want to explain. We'll just have to wait some more and give an earful afterwards.
I feel like Tavumile's just like, alright, and just like sits down next to Thalen.
You guys are like, you have like toast in front of you. Like, that's the situation. Vatil is gonna... Did you have anything else you wanted to say to him?
I don't intend on this happening. I mean, you know, can't die, nothing like that. She, like, winks at him. If something happens to me, I'll try and get someone to let you know.
There'll be no need.
I don't want you to think that I just decided to not find you.
Alas, there'll be no need. I'd be happy with the delusion that you're alive and well. You think that's going to make it better? Or at least she died. She's not come back for me. Because she's dead. I'd rather you not come back for me because something changed and you're happy somewhere. You think I want to do this to you? Lumber you with this.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
You wouldn't be no burden on me. Actually, you would be, but not in the sense that you're speaking of. Folks are meant to be burdens. You love somebody, you take on everything that is good and bad about them. Everything that's neutral about them. Everything that they can't change about themselves. Who they are, who they want to be. Of course, that's a burden. It's carrying more than just yourself. But I'm choosing that. I'll be burdening you.
There's no need to wax poetic about human nature to me.
What, you ain't interested?
No. That's fine and dandy, but the truth of the matter is, this, like, gestures to himself. It would be painful for just such a short time. So you've not got to worry about it.
I feel like she kind of just, like, stares at him, like, stubbornly.
Don't go yet.
I don't want to.
A bit longer.
She, like, nods her head.
He, like, scoots kind of forward so he can lay down.
Just gonna grab his hand. Just be, like, looking at the inside of it. Like, running her thumb across the lines. It's funny to see spots in your hands that ain't tattooed. Worn it off or something. It's like rubbing her thumb in circles around the spots on the inside of his hand that tattoos that he has worn off.
That's just because it's my right hand. He, like, holds up his left hand and it's mostly still intact. And don't make any jokes about that, lad.
Well, it ain't a bit like you use your non-dominant hand. It feels like someone's doing it else for you.
You disgusting, dirty woman.
What?
I'm slapping so many asses that it's come right off. I try to do it with my dominant hand, but liable to miss or something.
Just slap him in the face instead.
Something like that, you know. I'm not here to judge.
You're just here to...
Like, puts a hand over his eyes. What sort of rough, bristled penis would you... Like a stone or something like that. I don't just get hard, I get...
Turns into granite.
dragging it around.
Good lord.
Maybe we'll cut this out. Anyway.
It's funny not having to worry about you making me run laps for...
What, not calling you sir? No, me. No, hold on. No, you calling me sir.
There you go.
I'll make you run laps.
No.
Naked around the room. Watch.
What you laughing about?
It is funny. It's funny I've got that. How do I put it? It's like muscle memory.
Oh.
This is wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're in danger. I suppose we are.
Every time you call me Jefferson, I'm like, who's that?
It's just like I thought it would be.
You thought about this?
Once or twice. Do you think it's funny though? You're revealing you weren't in love with me during the war.
No, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
No.
I always hoped you'd, in the sense you'd reciprocate. But I guess I was just a pretty face. And now I'm not even that.
That's not what I meant.
It's the attraction now.
What do you mean you're not a pretty face? You were the most handsome man I've ever saw. And you still are. Nothing about that's changed.
Is that all?
I didn't say I wasn't in love with you in the war. I said that I'm not in love with you. I was in the war. Now. I was head over heels for you. We're different now. I don't want to be in love with I don't want to be in love with the past. Past ain't real. It was, but it ain't now. Me right now, I'm in love with the you now. I ain't the girl I was back then.
Sure you are. You know, that day I met you. Nothing's changed at all.
Has it not?
Bit smarter.
Some would disagree.
A bit more experienced in certain fields.
I know.
Yeah, same. Just as breathtaking.
And that ain't true.
You
If you
call
want to
me a
talk
liar.
about a pretty face, I would say I was given quite a disservice.
I don't recall asking for your opinion about your own appearance.
Didn't ask, I'm just giving it.
You know, you're far more attractive when your mouth is shut.
I'd only speak when spoken to.
Oh, you're getting it.
Mm.
That must have been it. You look tired.
No, I'm just not looking forward to leaving.
Don't think about it. Come here.
If he's gonna move closer to him.
He wraps his arms around her. Let them come yell at us again.
Alright. Just gonna bury her head in the crook of his neck.
Mm-hmm. Outside of that, Thalen and Yezi and Tavumile are all sort of quietly eating toast.
I feel like Yezi is like, okay, I'm going to go. I have the key. If they don't come out, I'm just going to go in.
All right. I co-sign that idea at this point. I mean...
Should I come with you? Not unless you want
No.
to see something that you don't want to see. What does that mean?
They're playing...
They might be having sex.
They might be having sex, you see, so...
What?
Right, so... Yes.
Why?
Run along now, Yezi. And he's gonna, like, motion to her to, like, come near him.
She like...
Just be wary of that girl. She keeps eyeing you oddly.
That's why I want to leave.
I get that. I just mean, you know... What did... Just go.
She like stands up, shakes her head, and
Are
leaves.
you eating your toast in the shape of a heart?
Yes. You can make yours into a star, and then we can make a bunch of little shapes. That one's a square, but it was already
It's
a
just a big-
square.
You hear Thalen like loudly start dying. And yes, he's like, I don't care. Good roll a perception check as Yezi.
Easy.
As Yezi.
18. Plain.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So Yezi, with your 18, you see also this girl like takes a quick peek at you over her shoulder. And by now, more kind of people have showed up, like more cooks, you know, cleaners. It's probably like 7 o'clock-ish right now. And not very many more, but just more. And you see, it doesn't seem like she's speaking to anybody really at all, but just like kind of just like giving you glances.
Okay. I think Yezi acknowledges that and like kind of is wary about that.
Mm-hmm. Wary. This is a word of the day. We both keep saying
I
it.
know. And I think that she is going to go up to the door and knock on it and just be like, Hello, it is me.
Good God.
We need to leave now, please. Right, honey, it ain't that. It's hardly light outside. If you don't come out here, I'm just going to go in.
You want to join us, lass?
Oh, would you like that? No, I mean, personally, I would not. I'm going to wait here.
You're going to be waiting quite a while.
Oh, am I?
Get yourself ready, lass.
Right. She, like, gets up. I feel like she starts getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
And, I feel like if she's like, well, you ain't gonna get ready.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Iffy opens up the door and she's like, bit impatient, aren't we? Oh, my bad that I interrupted you. What, fucking? You know that we are doing something here. Yeah, speaking of which, I got a few things I need to talk to you about.
Is the door shut?
I think that as she's like saying that,
She shuts the door. You hear Vatil go, hoo-hoo.
Iffy closes the door and Yezi starts walking down the hallway. She's like, hey, you're one to talk. I got a couple things to say to you. I'm not interested. Alright, well, you got a choice to make. Either you can choose to stand here and listen to me talk, or you can involve everyone else. I'm trying to let you save face. So, either way, you're going to hear my piece. I think Yezi kind of like stops walking. She wasn't looking at Iffy and she just kept walking down the hallway. I think she stops. She's like, Yezi kind of looks off towards Thalen and Tavumile. And then kind of like, if you can see that she's like moving her head back and forth slightly, like thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns around and faces Iffy and crosses her arms, but she doesn't like get closer. And so I feel like they're kind of, there's like 5 feet of distance between. That's not a lot. There's like 7 feet of distance between them. I think that Iffy kind of smiles a bit and she's like, first things first, you're going to be short 14 gold. 10 to pay off your tab. Well, 12. Gave her a bit of a tip. And 2 to help me get a room. I'll find a way to pay you back for that last bit. If I don't, then you can do as you please with me. She like winks at her. Not funny. I didn't pay my tab for a reason. The stiffer. I might have my moments, but I ain't stupid, Yezi. We already got all creation crawling up our ass. We don't need more trouble on us. Now, if you would have kept your wits about you, then you might have been able to make that choice. Which brings me to my next point. I don't know you all that well. But, as it appears to me, I understand that you've been through some things that haunt you. And, maybe that's why you decided to drink yourself blind last night. But we already got one person with that problem. We don't need another. She kind of smiles a bit and says, especially not you. Things may seem fine now, but you never know what might be lurking in the muck, sugar. I mean, seems like you lived your life feeling like, I don't know, you didn't have a choice. And you could correct me if I'm wrong, but then you realized you did and you made that choice. Now you have to make peace with the consequences. You didn't want to hurt no one no more. Well, then you have to stay sharp. You know who's looking for you. And you know better than anyone here what they'll do to get to you. I feel like if he kind of looks around a bit, you don't want to see us get hurt. Fingers. And I'd appreciate not having to drag you back to your room again. It's like, yes, he like rolls her eyes and looks down. Look, I respect you, Yezi. I truly, honestly do. You drastically change the course of your life seemingly overnight. I mean, how anyone would be able to not respect that is beyond me. Now, I know you and me, well, you and basically anyone really don't flow in the same stream, but that don't mean I want to see you get hurt. So now you've got another choice to make. I knew a few folks relying off the drink was an uphill battle, but you're an ox, honey. Don't doubt yourself. Just kind of like smiles. I think Yezi just kind of stares at her like, that is not what I thought you were going to say. I think she just kind of slowly nods her head. Says, okay. She turns to walk away, and I think after a few steps she stops and says, I'm sorry I doubted you. It appears I had no ground to stand on. And she keeps walking away. I think Iffy kind of just, like, lets out a dry laugh, just kind of like, well. She, like, shakes her head and walks towards her.
Good, roll a perception check.
As
Iffy.
7.
You hear after a few steps, it lost.
Iffy, like, turns around.
And Vatil is, like, got his hand, like, out the door, and he's waving you back towards the door.
Iffy, like, goes forward, she's like, oh.
Masterfully said, sorry to interrupt you or whatever, but suddenly occurred to me, I've not gotten the all clear from our lady friend last night, if you recall. So I think we better have this conversation in here. That's ears as well.
Okay, I'll go get everyone.
Give me about 10 minutes. What?
Well, you don't want to be... She, like, looks up down how you are now.
What sort of conversation do you think I'm able to have with him?
I mean, I'd be having a pleasant time, that's for sure.
I think a rock lady would break me in half.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably into that sort of thing.
Shut up. She, like, turns and, like, walks down the hallway.
He, like, winks and goes back in the room. Cool. So you're gonna go back to the folks.
Mm-hmm.
Thalen and Tavumile are eating toast into the shape of things. And, like, more food is around. There's, like, eggs and fruit and stuff. And you hear Thalen go, yes, and it's all on Yezi. Oh, welcome back.
What is all on me?
All of this.
Oh, is it? No.
I don't have any money. Tavumile?
I have... She, like, pulls out her friggin' coin purse. 4 gold and 1 silver.
You're going to take a poor... what's your name again? Not Tavumile.
Janala.
Janala. Right, you're going to take advantage of a poor, disadvantaged Janala? Whatever your name is again. What's her name? What's my name? Damus, correct?
Yes, Damus.
So I think Iffy was Pasha. And you're, Sailor? Is that correct?
I think so. How am I taking advantage? You're the one that ordered all this.
Well, we need, fuel for our day.
Right, for the trip that I am helping her on.
You're loaded, apparently, so...
What?
What Iffy said.
I feel like Iffy walks out at this point, she's like, oh, yeah, I mean, you are. It's just the truth. Right, and...
Breakfast on you, excellent. Don't mind if I do. And he, like, winks and, like, eats, like, a freaking apple cube.
Oh, I'm going to pay for all of this, and you're just going to eat a slice of apple.
Well, I'm going to eat more. What are you
better.
talking about? I intend to.
All right. Well, I feel like Iffy takes like like one of the toasts that they cut and like ate into little shapes and stuff, and starts eating. And I was like, "Oh, we were starting a collection." I'm gonna eat this. I hope that's all right.
Look at all the shapes we've made. It's quite fun. I mean, I can understand why you do it.
I'll eat the horse. Horse? Is that a horse? No, it's a sea. Well, I guess it's a horse. It's a seahorse. That is not a seahorse. Well, I've only ever seen one in my imagination. So you ain't never seen one. Well, Cynthia described it to me, and they're horrifying. What?
I don't know. I think they're sort of cute, and Thalen like eats like a piece of egg or whatever. He's like, "Oh, so how was it?" Wink.
Oh, you wanna know?
No, I've just realized. But is that what happened? Or I mean, it's none of my business. But
I could give you the details.
no, I don't want the details. I just sort
Either
of...
you get the details or you don't know what happened.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
I would like the details. I don't know what happened, but I don't think that
Janala would not like the details.
Yes.
We would not, so don't
Right.
make me cover my ears.
Look, we are all gonna go into the room and talk to him.
Oh.
What kind of person do you think I am?
I don't know you that well. I mean, I'm surprised at this turn of events, if you know.
Look, me too. What? You never,
What? Met my commanding officer after a long time and then spent an evening together playing Scrabble or whatever it was that you were doing naked? I don't know what it's like, no.
Well, I guess that is a very specific experience.
Indeed. So, I don't know, all of a sudden you've decided to shove the whole thing away and involve us in your whatever Scrabble tournament.
No, I have
We're
not
all
decided.
going to go into the room that I've just left begrudgingly. By the way, an hour it took you to get out.
Oh, I'm sorry that I haven't seen this man in 5 years.
Well, we're sort of busy, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Well, busy eating breakfast.
Well,
Do I need to be here for this part?
Yes, you need to eat something. What are you talking about?
I'm eating something. She's like, holds up the toast. Anyways, what I was gonna say is, you should probably eat more than that. What I was gonna say is, we're gonna go in there and talk to him, because you could be pissed at me about this. I'll talk to him about what was going on. And, how would you do that?
Tell the world.
Oh, I'm sorry, is he the world?
You don't know anything about him. Not anymore. I mean, it's been a long time. Don't give me that. You've not seen him in a long time. And
Honey, listen, when you have your mortality shoved in your face every day, who you are as a person is laid bare to everyone. All the extra bits of a person, likes, dislikes, what they wear, what they look like, that ain't nothing. Your essential being, all that can change. But who you are as a person, your essential core, that doesn't change. Not after 10 years of knowing somebody, going through hell with them. It would take moving a mountain to make somebody's soul change. So I do know him. I trust him.
I suppose we've not got a choice but to as well.
Frankly, I don't care if you trust him or not. I would rather you not tell anyone about any of this, considering that the whole world, it seems, is after us.
Yes, I mean, also, at least you would consult us first. Let us know.
Well, I wasn't intending on telling him. And then I just kind of did.
Even better.
What?
Would you not go to ask his advice or something like that? It just sort of slipped out.
I mean, I was catching up with him. This seems to be recent events. Can I say something? Yeah. You don't have to ask permission to speak, Tavumile. Well, I don't know, I don't want to interrupt anyone. I'd quite like us all to, be on the same page about things. I feel like we're all a bit, messy.
Someone certainly is.
What does that mean? Just like staring at him.
Little joke?
Like, I don't know, I feel like we've all been a bit scattered, and it would help us all if we were a bit more focused. I really appreciate everyone being here to help me, and I know you don't have to be here, and I'm glad that you are, and I love you all. She kind of like smiles a bit, but I've often been confused about what everyone is doing, and last night was really confusing. And if we could avoid that, it might make things a bit easier. You're right, as much as it pains me to say it. Thank you. For what? You know what for. And she kind of like looks at all of them.
Oh, my dear Yezi. That's why you're paying for breakfast. He winks. All
Yezi
is
just
forgiven.
like rolls her eyes. I'm gonna apologize. Like if he like raises a hand. Specifically to you, and like points to Thalen. I was a bit terse with you, and there was no reason for me to be. Look, I understand why maybe you might think that maybe something was going on.
Good gracious.
Like, I don't like the fact that that's going on. I can understand why you might think that. I'm still pissed off about the fact that maybe that's how people view me, but I had no right to get mad at you, so I'm sorry.
As I said, all is forgiven. I understand.
I'm sorry for eating your stew. What? I ate your stew when you went away. Oh, honey, you don't need to be sorry about that. I wasn't gonna have it. I was just really hungry.
Well, you ought to have some more now.
Hmm?
I said you ought to have some more now.
No, I am.
You just had that piece of toast.
It's fine. But like I said, we're gonna go into that room because one of the ladies is gonna give us an all clear for him to leave. He ain't supposed to be in one of those rooms. So
Okay.
they turned him away, and she was doing us a favor last night, I guess.
Ah, I see.
But what, he can't just sneak out? No, can't. Why not? I mean, he could just walk out of here. Yes, he can't. Can't sneak out of here. And I would prefer to not get Santa in trouble. Or the lady who gave us a room. Right? But also, so we ain't just talking around people that might be listening. He has a few things that he wants to share with us, so we're all gonna go in there and hear his piece. Might be helpful. Is it about what's going on? Yeah. Right. I mean, he knew some things. Some things he was saying were helpful. Oh, did y'all know that? She kind of like lowers her voice. Lucien has a 20,000 gold bounty on his head. That's a lot of money.
Is that what it said on the poster?
No, it didn't say
10,000
nothing.
or something like that.
I didn't see an amount on it at all.
Well,
Maybe they've upped it. But That means that they really want him.
Well, all right. I suppose we'll finish up here and head in there.
All right. I'm gonna go in there now. But
No, you're going to eat some more.
Aylin, I'm good. All right, fine. She like takes his plate and starts eating it.
Oh, okay. And he like grabs like other food. He kind of like looks at Yezi, like gives her like a weird look.
I think that Yezi just kind of shrugs her shoulders and rolls her eyes. She's like, I couldn't care.
Mm-hmm. And you all like finish up, and you walk into the other room. Is there anything else you wanted to say to just them before, like anything else you want to do before you go back into Batil's room?
I don't think so.
Okay. You all walk in there.
I think that Iffy will knock on the door.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and you hear a voice on the other side go, "Who goes there?"
Who goes there?
Alright, come on in.
She like opens the door. What is this, like a dungeon or something?
He winks at you. So you all walk in. When you walk in, same kind of room, he's like sitting in, there's like 2 chairs, a table, and then also the bed. He's sitting in one of the chairs facing the door. And he's like playing with this unlit cigarette. And Yezi, you see, because you're the only one who would not have seen it before.
Yeah.
Aforementioned, described Summer Eldrin, orange skin, reddish hair, reddish eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like everything on, but his jacket and scarf, they're on the chair like behind him. So just like a tan shirt, like pants kind of thing.
Does she see all his tattoos?
Yeah, all of you can see. Before you couldn't because he had the jacket on, the scarf, but now you can see he's like freaking Yakuza style, like from the neck down, and even like a little bit on like his jaw and face. He's absolutely tatted up like crazy.
Are you an orc or something?
He like raises an eyebrows and looks at Yezi, or looks at Iffy.
I think that Iffy's like, how in the hell? That was a joke. What are you talking about?
Something like that. Nice to see you're doing better.
She like rolls her eyes and sits down.
His eye, he like gives her like a smile, but his eyes are narrow.
Like before anyone can say anything. What are your intentions?
Well, you lock that door. He looks at Iffy.
She like nods her head and goes and locks it.
Before we get started, if it's all the same to you, I'd appreciate getting acquainted with all present parties.
Oh, that can happen after. Don't feel like you need to know our names.
Know your name like me.
Her like face kind of falls for a second.
I'm afraid you've got me at the disadvantage.
She like looks at Iffy and was like, I didn't tell him.
I've had that run in that too with you. Not you, but you lot.
When you're alive.
My parents are. What's your name? He looks at Tavumile.
Oh, I told you my name last night, but that's all right. I'm Tavumile Fenra.
I apologise. I was a bit tired last night. Tavumile, you said. He like smiles.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure's mine. He looks at Thalen. Oh, hello, I'm Thalen Moxley. Oh, it was you from last night. You, I figured, but... Oh, yes, well, I suppose I was in disguise. Like, raises his eyebrows. And he's like, sorry, I don't know from my elves. You'll have to forgive me. you're and he looks at Yezi. He's like, I can call you by your last name.
No. Yezi.
Pleasure.
Hmm.
I suppose you all know me. In the event you don't, I'm Raz Vasily of the Tail.
Okay. Now, what are your intentions?
Well, I've got no intentions, lass. It's sort of interesting to me, the situation, I suppose. And I
Is
thought,
that why you're involved? Because it's interesting.
you're going to stop interrupting me.
Oh, am I? Sorry, I don't listen like a dog.
So looking at just like spitting fire.
Hey, so maybe we can stop this. Listen, Yezi, he already knows. You're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to what? Trust somebody I don't know? Trust somebody that knows me?
Let's say it's in your best interest.
Is it? You happen to have a lot of sensitive information. I want to make sure that I don't have to handle that problem. Hey, that ain't gonna happen. We ain't gonna be talking like this.
I'm happy for you to put me out of my misery, lass.
I would really appreciate it if maybe we didn't threaten people. I sounded like a threat. I'm not quite sure, but...
Well, lass, all I've asked is for you to stop interrupting me. It's got nothing to do with you listening like a dog. You don't think what I've got to say to you is worth anything? I'm happy to know.
Just say your piece. Well, I'm interested.
I'm not going to talk. Have you talking over me every 2 seconds?
Yezi, come on now. I said say your piece.
I've been trying to untie this knot. This girl gets her summons from the king to see him in 3 days. She goes to buy the richest man in Talentia a present, as it's custom. And while she's out, her farm goes up in flames and her mother's kidnapped. Is that about right? He looks at Tavumile.
Yes. Well, I went to go buy him a present because, well, I didn't need to buy him something really fancy, but then Santa thought that it might be good.
She gets kidnapped by high elves while she's out, escapes, and you all meet up. While that's going on, the Valmoira lad escapes out to the Baron farm after the girl's mother was kidnapped from underneath his nose. He's got no idea where the girl is, so he goes into town. He gets caught by the high elves who aim to finish a job you started. Looking at Yezi.
I was hired.
They take him to a warehouse for some sort of extrajudicial execution, torture, something like that. And you, and looks at Iffy, rescue him.
She like smiles.
You all fix him up, leave to go to the castle town, and then for whatever reason he gets bored and decides to follow a bit later. I'm a bit fuzzy on that part.
Yeah, well, so are we.
He gives you like a funny look. That's all right.
I think so.
Correct. Well, I'm thinking about that summons.
Yes.
It's odd circumstances. You said something about a human-sized bird.
Yes, it was a pigeon, and he was really big, and it talked to me, and it ate my oatmeal. It was saying stuff like, a monster, and what is it, and a giant bird, and then I told it to say that I'm smart and I'm pretty and I'm loved, and then it was able to say that, and it sounded a lot like me.
It was a kinku.
A what?
A kinku.
What's a kinku?
It's like a person who's been turned into a bird.
Why would somebody be turned in they could just send a regular bird.
He raises an eyebrow and looks at Yezi and says, well, I'm sure I don't know.
As you mistake me if I'm wrong, that's some high level alchemy. I mean, you gotta really know your stuff.
I've never turned anyone into a bird, so I suppose there'd be a lot more birds flying around, large ones, if that was an easy thing to do. But I've heard of them before. I've met one before.
You've met a kanku before?
Aye. So I know that they're sort of the languages that kind of talk themselves. They like cobble together sentences from things they've heard people say.
Alright, well, Tavumile, you said that, so it heard you, it heard... What are the other... Do you remember everything that it said? Well, one of them sounded like Ethiod, and we talked about that. And so,
Who's Ethiod?
one of the guys that are meeting us up here. So he must have been near the Odaza people before.
Was he a tiefling?
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Carry on.
And so he must have been around somebody that is also a tiefling, or, I mean, how far away is the Odaza clan?
Quite far.
So maybe he was just around somebody, like another tiefling or something.
I don't know. Regardless, that's what it was.
But he also said, he said something in another person's voice, something about needing a drink.
Regardless. And he's going to look at, like, Iffy. Now, I forgot to say, I've never gotten a summons from the king. I don't imagine it would be delivered via kinku.
The last time that I was given a summons, it was delivered by a normal bird. Yeah, damn it, did this summons have any seals on it or anything like that, or was it just words? It had the, like the official seal that they use. Right, was it... I guess there'd be really no way of telling if... I mean, I'm sure there's ways, but I'm sure that you don't know how to tell if it was legit or not.
I've got to say, lass, I don't think anybody here would know how to tell.
I might be able to.
You've not got it, do you? He looks at Tavumile.
A summons? No. I left it at the house.
They make it too easy. Either way, my point is you get this summons from the king. It's either got to be an extremely serendipitous, he winks at Iffy, coincidence. It's a real summons that her attackers became aware of. Or it's fake.
Why would it be fake?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know that we had that theory running that maybe you wanted them to find out.
I wanted who to find out.
We thought that maybe there's a chance, because from the sounds of it, you can correct me, but she looks at Tavumile. Farm's just out in the open. You know, it's not like some secret operation. And you get quite a bit of it growing, right? He was only letting me grow that. Right, so, you know, I mean, What you had? Do you have guards or something like that? Hmm. There's a few guards around. I don't remember how many. 7. Do you know that? No reason.
What an excellent memory.
Thank you. But that was it. I mean, there were signs around that said that trespassing was, not treasonous and stuff. Right. So
That's a lot of low-hanging fruit. If you pardon the expression.
yeah, I mean, so we had this theory running that maybe Temra wanted them to know, wanted the Wethway clan to know that he was growing all this.
Well, I'd say that's evident.
So maybe the summons was actually sent by him, tipped off some people that she wasn't going to be there. I don't know why that would matter, her not being there.
I'll tell you what I think.
Mm.
She leaves, and while she's gone, her farm is burned down, her mother is kidnapped. Why were they not just killed? First of all. I mean, what I'm saying is, if I'm correct, he looks at Yezi. They were happy for you to dispatch this Lucien fellow.
Right.
They didn't know he was there.
They just wanted anyone that was not the mum to die.
So I knew about her.
Yes.
Yeah, clearly somebody wants something from them. So I split them up. He smiles. They could have easily kidnapped them both at the same time, couldn't they? The mother.
But they brought them to the same place. I think so. I mean, I didn't see her myself, but they told me that she was there. Oh, the knights told me that she was there. The Wethway people told me that she was dead.
Seems clear to me that the reason that they were separated, there was a reason. It was done intentionally. Whoever it is that orchestrated the kidnapping, for whatever reason, needed at least the girl to be endeared to them.
Maybe they want to know how she was able to grow all of it.
Perhaps.
I mean, if they can outsource from just beyond the Wethway borders, if that's what they're after, give them more to have. I mean, why they need it now, I'm not so sure, but
It might be the case. They need her to grow it for them, for whatever reason that
yeah,
were
well,
able to themselves.
there was also the theory about maybe why they wanted her mom.
Ah.
I think that she kind of looks at Tavumile, and Tavumile's like, my mum was sick, because, well, she got hurt, and then we were using water clary to, as like a pain medicine, and it made her really sick, and she wasn't getting better, and, well, maybe they wanted to do tests on her.
He smiles. He looks at Iffy. You don't know them. And he looks at Tavumile.
I hope not.
Regardless, whatever nefarious dealings they have with her mother, they didn't want her to know about it, clearly. They want something from her. Something she would have to give freely.
I don't know what I have. I mean, besides their ability to grow water clary, I'm not sure neither.
Tavumile. Have I said it right?
Yes.
If you got any enemies,
Enemies?
a family or something like that.
No.
Fenra. It's not ringing a bell.
It's just my mum's name. Well, I guess my mum got it from my dad, but my dad's not around.
Now, where is he?
I don't know. I never met him before.
Ah, I see.
My mum doesn't like to talk about him.
I think you ought to try if you can. And find out if this summons is real before you get to the castle, just so you know what to be looking out for.
How do I find that out?
He's like kind of like addressing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure you'll come up with something.
I guess so.
Because if it's not real, then you'll know you've played right into somebody's hands.
Well, if they don't know that I'm there, like, if I tell them that I'm there to see the king and that I've gotten a summons, wouldn't they know that he was supposed to see me if he sent out the summons? And so if they don't know, or if he's not supposed to see me, then we know it's not real.
Let me rephrase. Before you get to the castle, you've got to walk through the castle town. Now, if someone has sent you a summons,
Oh, they want her to be there.
they're going to be there waiting for him.
You can't think of anyone who might know you. No. I mean, not really.
Where did you find this water clarity in the first place?
I just found it. It fell out of a cup and it was going down the road. It hit like a pothole.
Are you telling a lie?
No, I can't lie. She really can't. Why would I be lying?
Sure, I don't know. Was there anything strange about the cart?
No, it just looked like a cart.
Go roll a history check.
9.
You see the cart. You see the road that you're on. You see it hit the bump and the water clarity come out. You have just a little bit of a headache.
I found it 2 years ago.
It's quite odd.
Hmm.
Just to find it.
I feel like she rubs her head a little bit.
Oh, you're right, lass.
My head hurts a bit, but it's alright.
Certainly.
Boy. Have you ever accepted something from somebody that that you didn't know very well, like a drink or something like that? Like food, maybe? Oh, well, I mean, people bring stuff to my house all the time. Like, sometimes people would bring jam and maple syrup and, like juice and teas and stuff. And do you always see the people that bring it to you? No. I mean, sometimes my mum says that somebody brought it over. Sometimes it's just left on the porch.
The tail's looking right at Iffy. What's he on about, lass?
There's potions you can make that's like altered memory or changes the way that you remember something for the rest of your life. There's a block and it's like rewritten.
That's what I was thinking as well. Someone's giving it to her, she doesn't remember.
Somebody wanted me to not remember.
He nods.
You said that it was 2 years ago that you got this water clarity. Yes. That's a long game to play. Waiting 2 years. It seems as though maybe that Wethway ain't affiliated with whoever wants her in the castle town, because if Tavumile didn't escape, she wouldn't be there. She would still be with him.
Maybe it's not all one game.
Why me, though? I'm not anyone special. I'm just Tavumile.
That is the question.
Maybe you're special to someone. Tavumile, is your dad still alive? Well, I don't know. I really don't know anything at all about him. I know that he's an alchemist.
Do you know where he went?
No. Every time I asked my mum about it would make her really sad, so I stopped asking. And sometimes I would ask other people, but they didn't want to tell me anything because they knew that my mum didn't want me to know.
So what you're saying is that people who do know.
I guess so. Well, maybe Sentit would know. He's been my neighbour ever since I was born. Thalen, can you go get him?
Yes. Thalen, like eyes explode and gets up and leaves.
You said your dad's an alchemist. I mean, I remember that being said, but I didn't really think much about it. But Kenku's altered memory. All that's alchemy.
Could be trying to get to you.
Well, why wouldn't he just come?
Why did he have to go?
I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Didn't though. Why would? I feel like Tavumile just looks down, like frustrated. Sweetheart, that's what we're gonna find out. It may not be true, but I mean, at least this is a lead, you know. Yeah.
Water clarity. It's a dangerous business. Clearly someone wants to keep you safe.
I guess so. I mean, the Withwaite people were really nice to me. They gave me pumpkin stew and let me walk around. Gave me a hug too.
Don't let that sway you.
Well, one of them pushed me out the window, but I think that they knew that I wanted to get out. I don't think that they knew that, Tavumile. I think that it just worked out.
It's irrelevant trying to discern their intentions now. I have no way of knowing. They were nice to you, that's a fact. Someone pushed you out a window, that's a fact. My point is this. He's the key to all this. Whoever it is that wants you. And I'd hazard the guess that it's not just him at play. His plan, or whatever. Sent it, and Thalen, like, knocks at the door, opens it. He is, like, comes and, like, pulls him inside and says, it's like, well, hello there.
Hello.
What's, sent it if you could shut the door, please. Oh, sorry there, like, shuts it. Yeah. Shall I lock it as well?
Yeah, please.
Click. And he's like, well, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. Razvavitil. Sent it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he's, him and Vitil or whatever. And he's like raising his eyebrows, like, I'm all set to go if this could.
I had a couple questions.
It'll be just a moment.
Do you know my dad? Did you ever meet him?
Well, this is surprising, I've got to say. Why would you be wanting to talk to me about that?
Well, because we're trying to figure out what's going on, and why maybe somebody would. Maybe the summons. I feel like Iffy kind of sees that she's like struggling to put it together, and it was like she got the summons to go to the castle, and maybe it's not real. It was delivered to her by Kenku. That ain't normal.
Is that what that was?
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I guess it was. I mean, that's our best guess. And, the Withwaite people wanting her, keeping her safe, but splitting her and her mum apart. We think that maybe somebody wants her to be at the castle town, but that it's not actually the king. We were trying to figure out if there was anybody that knows her, at least, or maybe wants to be somehow involved with her. The only person she could come up with is her dad.
Well, I don't imagine he's involved.
Why is that?
I really don't think this is the time or place to get into things of this nature.
Since we don't know what we need to know and what we
You
don't
don't
need
want
to
to
know.
say in front of her.
You don't want to say it in front of me. But Tavumile stands up.
Oh, come on now, I just met you. Don't throw me under the carriage, as it were.
That's unfair. It's my dad. And I don't know anything about it. I've been good, and I haven't asked ever before. Well, I have, but I've stopped when I realised that it made people upset. But now I don't know anything at all. And maybe it's hurting people. I don't like that people keep me in the dark because they think that they need to shelter me. I'm not a little kid anymore. I've been doing all this by myself. I've been taking care of it all by myself. And I've found all of you all by myself. And Lucien has helped with my mum. I feel like I've been being treated like I'm not. That I'm just a baby. Like I'm not a part of this at all. That I'm just like a doll. But I'm not. This is my mum. It was my house that burned down. Not any of yours. And it's real. I don't have a home anymore. And I don't know where my mum is. I'm sorry. I would really appreciate it if you would tell me.
Cynthia looks like so ashamed. He's just like looking down. He was a traitor. Before the war started, he had to flee to Lenthy.
How was he a traitor?
I don't know. He was accused of treason.
You don't know anything about it.
He shakes his head. Your mother kept that tight under wraps. Suppose she didn't want anyone to know the details. I mean, it makes sense, you know. Keep you safe, herself safe. Who knows what would happen if it got out.
Did he want to leave?
What's your father?
Yes.
I don't know. And you don't know where he fled to. I can imagine where he might have.
Where?
Well, lass, we were all against each other at the beginning, weren't we? But certainly there was no doubt in our heads that we weren't going to stump the Wiftway clan. Suppose your dad felt it wasn't fair.
Fair.
We're huge, that's Lenthy. Little tiny nation of high elves, and it passes a glance to Thalen. We were going to wipe them off the face of the earth. Off the face of Yennefer.
So he was helping them?
I believe so.
But you don't know how.
I don't.
So maybe he's still there.
Perhaps.
Should I go then? To the castle town?
Yeah, I've got to say, I think it's your best bet. You've not got any other leads at the moment.
And even if he did organize the Wethway situation, that's why you were being treated nicely, that's why your mum was kidnapped, he still hired me. I was still hired to kill anyone else.
He wanted to get you out of there. He wanted to get you out of there clean. The Withwit soldiers sneaking in to the Tlenti border to raise a farm and kidnap a family. No one could know.
I mean, there ain't no way to get your family back, you know? I don't think, unless he's some kind of monster, which, that's to be discovered. I don't think that he would, maybe he didn't expect Lucien to be there. He knows nothing about you, probably. Nothing about your relationships. Maybe he just knew the guards were going to be there and they wanted them dead or something easier. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to be reunited with my family after killing people that maybe they were close with. I don't think that would be a warm welcome.
I think there's multiple factors at play. He's one of them. I'm not going to be able to come to a conclusion about this now, but the practical part of it is that there's a good chance you're playing into someone's hands. So you better take advantage of it. Keep your wits about you. Santa just has fully sat down. He's I'm in this now. So you're off to the gate of the castle town.
Right.
I don't imagine they'll stop you unless you make an ass of yourselves. When you go in, you're follower. Do you understand me? Until you are physically prevented from doing so. And he's looking at everyone in the room.
I will not be, but it is for a different reason. I have to cut off the other half of our party.
He's gonna look at Iffy.
They're on their way there.
Who's they?
Lucien and the two
You said
friends.
they weren't. You said you didn't know where they were. You said you didn't know where they were going.
We don't know where they are.
You didn't say they were coming here. In fact, you said they weren't coming here.
Not here. They're going to the castle town.
Why?
Because they know we're going to be there.
You might as well put a bow on him.
That's why we're going to cut him off.
You better cut that lad off. Where are you going to meet up?
I'm going to escort the rest of them to the gates of the castle and then backtrack.
And if you miss each other,
I'll make sure not to miss
can
them.
you get in contact with him?
I can make a potion that is like a long range spell. Actually, you know what? It's what Lucian's been doing with you, and she points to Yezi. I just need the ingredients for it.
Let's see what we can get here. Because they're going to have to change that plan. I'd divert them far away from here. I've been thinking about that as well. He points at Iffy. They can go to El Hallen.
Can she roll history?
Yeah.
24.
Holy
I forgot she gets
crap.
a plus 12 to history.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, okay, cool. It is a very small, sleepy town that you recall someone in your unit was from, but it would be like a place that you would not go to. It was
Okay.
like sort of like the place that Veray and friends passed on their way there,
yeah.
just like a little community. But it wasn't like a community that became a community instead of a sprawling, town because of war. It was
Yeah.
always like that.
Okay. What is it called again?
El Hallen.
El Hallen?
Yeah, and it is close to the coast, so far from the
Yeah.
border.
That could work. El Hallen. I forgot about that place.
Yeah, you can. I think that's our base bit, far from the border.
Where is that? Ah, it's on the coast.
It's far from the border. He raises an eyebrow at Yezi.
Oh, I appreciate your detail.
So, if you tell him to go there.
Is it still on the Talenti side?
Yes.
Right.
The lad can go there and hide out till this all blows over. Whatever's going on, if you even get to meet with the king.
Should I say that he's alive?
No. You have no idea. Look at me. You've got no idea if the king's even involved in this. He knows about you, he knows about your farm, he knows about you growing water clary. He might be happy for Lucien to take the fall for this whole little incident. You know.
Would he?
It could be. Blame it on him.
But Lucien helped him. Right? And she looked at Xanthit, who was in his unit.
He's gonna kind of like look at Xanthit. Xanthit kind of is like looking like he's like hands are open, like he's trying to create words. And Vatil's like, the lad's got a nation to protect. He's going to throw it away for the sake of a soldier.
I guess not.
I'm not saying that that's true, but you've got no clue about Lucien, you hear me?
Do I know about my mum?
No. For all intents and purposes, lass, you're live bait.
Live bait?
You walk in, go to the castle, see if they'll let you talk to the king, tell him that you're answering his summons, that your farm's burned down, he knows all about that. You don't know anything about your mother, you don't know anything about Lucien. And your friends, with the exception of one, and he raises an eyebrow at Yezi, are going to keep an eye out.
Should I tell him that I was kidnapped?
No.
Nothing at all? That the Wethway people burnt down my farm?
Suppose if I tell you to play it by ear, that's not going to be helpful to you.
I didn't know. She looks.
Mm-hmm. I don't recommend mentioning that you know about Lucien. Everything else, I mean, if he seems like he's receptive, I mean, you, and he looks at Thalen. Thalen's like, hello, yes, salutes. You're going to go in with her. Someone's got to be there when she's talking to him. I know you don't mind my saying so, but I think an extra set of ears might be helpful, and
I think so too.
As many as will let you in.
I mean, I'll go in if they let me.
You can maybe help her.
Yeah.
I would try not to offer information that nothing he doesn't need to know.
Just the essentials.
If he asks, answer his questions, but don't try to paint a picture for him. Let him put it together himself.
Well, how is he going to help if he doesn't know anything?
It's going to keep you safe.
Keep us safe?
You.
How would he keep me safe?
I can all but guarantee it. If you can grow the magic plant.
I don't want to do that anymore. Don't let him know that. Let him think that you're still going to help him out.
Like I said, he's got a nation to protect. He's not going to throw it all away for the sake of you, for the sake of your friend. You've got to be useful to him. No matter what, don't let him know you don't want to do it anymore. As long as you're valuable to him, he'll protect you.
Right, well, just talk about you. And really, I mean, honestly, is speak when spoken to. I'm gonna tell him that your farm burned down. That, you're here for that. You're replying to the summons. If he asks questions, it's only about you. No one else.
You two will be there together.
And she, looks at Thalen to nod.
Thalen nods very, sheepishly.
Alright, so I'm gonna make that potion. Find stuff for it, but where should I tell him to go so that you can find them?
Where's she got to find them?
Well, I assume that they've already that they're leaving. I mean, we don't.
Allow me to rephrase. It's Lucien and who else? Him and.
Well, I don't know, Ethiod and Fingers. Then,
I don't need names, lass. I mean, who are they?
I'm trying to think. There are the kids. The orphanage got attacked and they must be with them. Whew, that's 12 kids.
Orphanage?
Yeah. The one I told you about.
Is that where you were all staying or something together?
Yeah, I mean, interconnected, safe place we thought, and guess not.
So they got attacked. But who? Why? The Isles?
We don't know. I mean, there's people looking for Lucien. People looking for Ethiod. That's who we left back there, so.
So it's Lucien fellow, 2 other fingers.
Yeah.
Ethiod. Both are, Ethiod's Ethiod's a tiefling.
Yeah.
In some sort of danger. He's looking for a from the world. He's is this right? Some amount of children, and presumably the woman that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And you've got to meet up with him. Why? Send them to El Hallen. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a 3 days journey, but at least they're going to have to get started at some point. The sooner they can start getting away from this place, the better.
I guess that's true. Well, Yezi, I mean, if they're heading over there, are you still gonna leave? I don't know if it is wise for me to put it this way. You knew me, and you're nobody.
Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I'm not sure that it would look good for you if somebody found out who I was. And that I was travelling with you. It would not be safe for me either. So, I know that I can protect you in that sense, physically, but I might just bring more danger onto you. It is hard to hide that you are made of stone.
I suppose that makes sense. You're not likely to be found there either.
So I might as well go with them.
That makes your party quite small.
Yeah.
Neither of those 2 lads. Do you think they'd lend your case a hand or not? Trade her for one of them?
I mean...
I think the only one that would...
Fingers.
It's unlikely to be popular. I suppose it doesn't matter. You figure it out amongst yourselves as long as you tell them to start heading that way. Or do you think they actually will? I mean, do you think Lucien's just going to leave Tavumile behind? I mean, I know he...
I think that if I spin it, that it would be for her sake. But I think he'd do anything for her. He'd stay behind at the orphanage. Can you say that I asked him to? to go. And that you'll be with me, so you'll be able to message him, and he can message you. Alright?
Oh, there you go.
So we... tell him to go there? Maybe. And she, looks at Yezi, ask Fingers to come. And, say that you're going there too.
I suppose we'll just have to... I suppose Lucien will be able to immediately give you his reaction.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and I suppose we'll do that now then. That way that we can be here for the response.
Alright, well, she slaps her legs and stands up. Okay, I'm gonna need cobalt honey, which they should have here. A canarap egg. Water, which we could get, obviously. And, what's the last one? Cave moss. And this one's hard to find, but the bones of a small animal. Just one.
Just one bone or just one small animal? Do you need all the bones?
Just one bone. It doesn't even matter how much, I need a little bit of it.
Well, go shopping.
Alright. I feel like Iffy stands up. She's like, I'll be right back. She leaves and she's gonna go find that stuff.
Iffy leaves the room. And Senthet's gonna kind of slap his thighs and stand up and say, do you think I'll be necessary? I mean, I'd love to lend a hand, but my wife is back home and she's not got a clue what I've been up to.
I think it's alright.
He's gonna walk up to you. Go ahead, roll an insight check as Tavumile.
4.
He looks very complicated. You can't really put together what it is.
Can I have a hug?
Oh, sure. And he stands up, goes over to her.
She hugs him. I think she's just like, I'll try to keep you updated with what's going on. If you find Barley, will you take care of her for me?
Of course I will. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Just,
Well, you didn't do anything wrong. I love you.
I love you. He pats her on the back. I don't know if this will help you, but your father loved you too.
Did he?
He did.
How do you know?
Because he told me. He told everyone. He told you all the time.
Did he love my mum?
He did.
Did my mum love him?
I have reason to suspect.
Was he nice?
Oh, certainly. I mean, a bit eccentric, but I suppose now you know where you got that from.
I'm not eccentric. What did he do? Is he a farmer?
Yes. He was a farmer.
I hope he's still nice.
I think he is.
She kind of just nods her head.
He's gonna get up and say, well, Mum's the word on where you are and where Lucien is, and
Abispos. Mum's the word.
Right. He's gonna cover his mouth with his hand and say, Hibiscus is the word. You take good care of my girl.
Yes, sir.
Fatil gives a kind of fake, a fake but real salute. That scent that also copies. Puts his hand down.
Tavumile does one too.
All right. Opens the door and shuts it. And you go, ow, my finger. Good Lord, God. And you're like getting quieter as he walks away. So it's Yezi, Tavumile, Thalen, and Vatil in there right now. Vatil's kind of like that happens.
Where are you going to go?
Oh, me? Well, I figured we'd talk about that when your lass gets back. Oi, Thalen, was that right? Yes. You run out of matches yesterday, or he like waggles the cigarette in front of him.
I don't like those.
Well, fortunately, you're not going to be smoking this one.
Thank you.
He like holds it out in front of Thalen, and Thalen kind of like looks around, like, all right, and he takes out like a matchbook and strikes it.
Are you afraid to smoke inside? Says it to Thalen.
Oh, well, I don't know. I thought maybe someone might be opposed to it. And I was going to have to deal with that.
Deal with that.
So she smiles, and he like leans forward.
Her face immediately like goes back to not.
Like lights the cigarette.
I'm sorry. About your parents.
Don't waste your breath, lass. That's old news.
Well, now what are you? 50? 60?
32, lass.
Oh. It's unfortunate.
What's unfortunate?
Don't look it. Must be from all that.
All that wood. Like, takes a puff of the cigarette.
Oh, nothing. But it is my family. And on behalf of them, I'm sorry.
Doesn't do me any harm. As I said, I'm an orc.
So you are?
Sort of, no. Suppose that's the closest thing you could say I grew up on. Came here, joined the army. I decided that I'd rather throw my lot in with the Eldrins. For whatever that's worth. I suppose not much now.
You speak Orcish?
Yes. He says it in Orcish.
I recognized your situation you have going on. There's a bar I'd frequent. 2 orcs run it. Of the same tattoos. Sure, they're not the same, but they mean something.
Not so much anymore. Probably not for them as well. I think your friend, your tall red-headed friend, compare them to a dog tag. It's got my address on it in case I get lost. Put a stamp on me and mail me back to the keep.
As he's like biting her lip.
It's alright, lass, you can laugh. It's not a crime.
Oh, shut up.
Do you think I'm going to slap you or something like that?
You wouldn't even be able to if you tried.
I'm certain I'd be able to. I might break my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your story? And he like looks up at Thalen. Thalen's kind of just like sitting on his hand, like he's like, I don't freaking know what the heck. I don't have one.
He sells liquor. He did.
Oh, good lad. Is that right? What does that mean at all? Well, my family owned a liquor store. Service in the world. I like you. I wasn't sure, you know. He like flicks the end of his ears. After that, you own a liquor store.
Do you like liquor?
I just wouldn't mainly. 1 or 2. I could have a whiskey, you know, on a Saturday, something like that, you know.
Whiskey Saturday drinks.
He like puts a hand over his mouth. I fancy a drink or two.
Fancy drink.
I fancy a drink or two.
Oh, like you like it.
He like nods his head. Suppose I'm not alone in that then. Surrounded by friends.
I don't like alcohol. I've
That's
never
good.
tried it before. But I don't like how it smells.
It's not good for you.
Is it not?
No.
Why do you drink it?
It's good for me.
Why is it good for you, but not for me? Because he is... Wordt hij rotting out from the inside.
Ah, there you go. That's the answer I was looking for.
That doesn't sound healthy. It's not.
Quite a motley crew you've cobbled together. And what, you've come along just to sell her alcohol or something like that? No, it was just my family owned the liquor store. I came along because, I don't know, I sort of...
Because he's royal and fancy.
Because I'm royal and fancy and I'm supposed to be some sort of consultant about matters of high society, as though I suppose I have some insight.
You have more than us.
Patil kind of just like leans back in his chair. Someday Iffy will be back, and he like... Iffy like, could roll a luck check to see what they got. You can roll it with advantage because it's a thing that you know how to make, like it's pretty easy for you to make.
18.
Heck yeah. So, she had everything, you were able to get it all. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
7.
Cool. So you got all the ingredients. Got all the ingredients, make your way back to the room. And knock on the door or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like if he like goes into the room, she has all of it. She's just like, all right, don't judge me for this. And she like takes all the ingredients and just puts a little bit of it in her mouth.
Like toothpaste?
Yeah, like
you
all of the... No. She like puts some of the like moss in her mouth, some of the honey
it's gonna
stuff,
like...
chews it up, and then spits it into the water. And she's like, I got it. I'm sorry. It's like shakes it around. Listen, this is how we did it in the war.
I'm not appalled.
I feel like Yezi is looking at her like, what?
And it works?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be drinking it, so it already got my saliva in it.
Well, you've got to make do with what you've got. You know, you need something on the flight.
I can't, like, sit there with a mortar and pestle grinding these up, so
A
it's...
Bunsen burner or something like that.
My mouth is warm enough.
It certainly is. Alright, now,
She's, like, trying to keep whatever in her...
Lucien is somewhere else going, look, mate, some of us are prepared. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, she's, like, chewing, spits it out, shakes it up, and she's like, alright, well... Let me think about what I'm going to say first. Give me a second. So, Fingers needs to come here. Yezi needs to go. They need to go to... Where is it? What is it called?
El Hallen.
El Hallen. Tavumile approves.
I think probably it would be wise to include... Should I help you? Let me roll to see how much help I'm going to give you. Okay. You're frickin' on your own. I rolled a 3.
Goodness. Alright.
Hit me with it.
I think that if he kind of sits there for a second thinking about what she's going to say, and I think she's like, alright, before I say it, I'm going to vet this with everyone, right? Something like, here's new plan. Go to El Hallen. Yezi meet you there. Far from border, we'll be safe. Tavumile talk to King. Send Fingers to help.
Well, I think that you ought to specify that you're telling them to go to El Hallen, or else they might think that we're going or something. You're going.
Alright,
You go to El Hallen or something.
Alright, so new plan. You go to El Hallen.
Perfect.
Does everyone else agree?
What was it again? I'm sorry.
Goodness, Alan. Is it necessary for fingers to come here? Well, I don't know. I mean, it would just be the three of us.
I suppose that would be up to him as well. I mean, we can ask, certainly. Either way, you can meet up with them and discuss at the very least.
Right. It would be 3 days from now, though.
I imagine you'd meet them on the way there. I mean, I knew that they would be probably going by carriage, but...
That's true.
If you get a... I suppose you couldn't get a horse. He, raises an eyebrow at you.
No, I cannot.
Maybe they can meet you somewhere and then all go together.
Well, that's more than you can say, huh? Yeah, I can only say so much.
Perhaps you just start heading there and you can meet up with them on the way, hopefully.
Okay. All right.
You know what? Sorry. And then you can do your thing. If you can make one of these and give it to Yezi, she can talk to Lucien and let her know someone who's with the party and let them know where she is and they could go pick her up potentially.
Well, I can try. I mean...
Hopefully not in your mouth, though. In a bowl, perhaps, hopefully.
Look, I mean, honey, I could give you the ingredient list. I barely had enough for this. I mean, I had to ask them for stuff, and they were kind of... When you ask people for ingredients that are very obviously alchemy ingredients, folks start raising eyebrows.
Well, just say what you were going to say. I apologize.
All right. I feel like Iffy says all that, and she's like... Well, actually, before she says all that, I think that she'll say... She turns to Vatil. What if you went to El Island?
I'm certainly not going now.
Alright.
Speaking of which, I wanted to say when that's done with, all of this is done with, unless something happens, you'll come back here. If you bag me 5 gold from that one, and he takes a peek at Yezi. When the last comes to let me know the coast is clear for my grand escape, I'll see if I can bribe her to just let me stay here. Else I'll meet you up front. We can find somewhere to talk from there.
Alright.
I know that if I'm not out front, I'm in here, I'm dead. I'm not going anywhere.
Alright.
Now drink your spit, baby bird.
I feel like Yezi kind of was like, 5 gold? Fucking, whatever. I think Iffy downs a potion and says all that and sits there for Lucian's response.
And that is where we're going to end this quite long episode of Nat 2. What are we at now?
5.5 hours.
Whoa, 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 whoa. At least an hour of that is rat breakfast.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, what an episode.
What an episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.